topic with my dad, Jeff, Alfredo, Jack, and Jeremy.
Hey!
Yeah, perfect.
This is the to my knowledge, this is the final live broadcast podcast of the year, right? For Rooster Teeth. You guys aren't doing any this weekend?
Thumbs up. I'm seeing thumbs up. Everyone else is ignoring us.
Yeah,
so yeah.
seeing
Okay.
thumbs up.
Oh, no, Michael's got a thumbs down. Michael's got a thumbs down. Death Battle Cast.
Fucking Death Battle Cast!
We need to take
Fuck!
We need to take these tactical gloves
Beat us
over
every-
there
Fuck 'em!
and show
Fuck
them
Death
what's
Battle!
up.
Fuck them! Every time!
Chad, you son of a bitch. That's right, Millie. You gotta calm
You know what
down.
though? I bet this is the final tactical
Countdown.
podcast of the
Yeah.
year.
Someone sent us gloves.
Yeah, we got free gloves.
And so we wore them.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel real good.
It's
And they're
odd.
really nice.
Yeah, that's funny because
Good quality.
we have these are fingerless gloves, and it's odd that I've had now like 5 pair of fingerless gloves, and I'm like, oh, these are nice fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
As opposed to the other
It's funny,
fingerless gloves.
one
They
of-
say mechanics.
One of
Next.
you people that's not me, like
mechanics.
5 minutes ago
Mechanics.
the mechanics.
said that we should make Achievement Hunter Get Good gloves.
Yeah.
Say Get Good.
So we're going to now.
Get good.
Yeah,
Smart
we
on the
just-
knuckles.
Audience, we
Three
need
knuckles
you
and the
to
three knuckles.
pester
Get
the
good.
store,
GIT.
At DRT store.
begging them for Get Good gloves.
Yeah.
You'll go, get good.
Get
And
good
you
glove.
Punched
You
in
get
the face.
awesome.
Oh, Jim, we could be like the football gloves where you have like the logo and the hand.
Oh, those are the real cool ones.
Say get
yeah,
good
get
and do that.
good on
Oh.
this. You can take the pair of
That's definitely a
gloves
good
and
idea.
toss them in the backpack with your like 3DS and your Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link disc.
Right.
You'll be so
The coolest guy
like
on
you'll be the
campus.
coolest guy on campus, like showing up that dual disc, like
It'll have a little space in your glove for your retainer too.
Yeah.
Put it right. So
And the teeth you lose during
Yeah, it's got your little kit your mom got you that's like, here's the Kleenex.
I mean,
the coagulant
make
for
fun
when
of
you
him,
get
but that
beat
guy, he duels and he protects.
that guy duels.
He
You
duels.
just look at people, you're like, that
Protect.
guy? That guy
that
duels.
guy, he duels.
He gets down.
Oh man.
Let's do the fashion portion of the podcast. Jeremy, who are you wearing today?
Not the Rooster Teeth store.
You wearing a
Gallahorn.
Gallahorn.
Good Jalahorn.
This is Insert Coin, I think.
Insert coin. That's a Destiny reference. Jack, you're wearing an Achievement Hunter
got-
smart letter jacket.
Yeah, I've got the
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter letter jacket. It's I don't know if it's available yet in the store. I don't think
It's
it is
really
yet.
nice, though.
What's that cap you're
I've also
popping?
got the Achievement Hunter black on black cap.
What's your shirt? What's your?
What am I wearing under this? I think I'm wearing a
Mario.
Oh,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
The
Rabbits.
Ubisoft Raving Rabbids plus Mario.
Alfredo, who are you wearing today?
I got that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's Jeff.
Oh, he's got a Jeff Line sweatshirt. That's looking good.
Jeff
Oh,
Line.
Jeff Line
Oh,
They call that a double
Jeff.
G. He G down.
the GG.
I'm just wearing a Jeff shirt and a American Apparel thermal.
t-shirt. New Jeff shirt.
Melissa, what do you got going on?
Top.
Top Shop?
Something.
Yeah, you wearing Top Shop?
Top something.
Top something.
And then I have the Caleb's.
Oh,
So in memory,
rest in peace, Caleb
rest in peace,
Dennicor.
Caleb Dennicor.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Sad.
I didn't
2017
make it to the wake. I meant to.
Yeah,
so I'm sorry.
2017, the death of Caleb Dennicor.
Yeah.
That was very sad. That was, I mean, we almost shed a tear for him. Wait, where is he now? He's dead, right? Like
He's up in Minneapolis.
Oh,
Dead.
he's definitely dead then. He's
Yeah.
probably in a car somewhere like outside.
Let's look at
of
the weather
state park.
report. Let's do a Caleb weather report. Let's look at the weather report from Minneapolis today.
Do you think?
Oh, God.
do frisbees fly further in colder air than they do in warm air?
The correct answer to that question is who gives a shit?
That's also how Caleb He's never been on a plane. He just rides a frisbee.
He's just like riding his disc.
That's how he goes. That's how he goes from place to place.
So there was a pretty dumb Twitter thread over the weekend between Jackie and Broadcast
Yeah.
about just
Oh God, they already
wow.
had it up.
yeah, they had it
I
ready.
can't wait for Alfredo to bring this up.
This was a conversation with her brother. Her brother was like, to be fair, for Instagram, you just have to wear yoga pants to gain a following. And I just said, I just purchased a pair for myself recently precisely for that. So Jackie, of course,
extra small.
yeah,
yoga
extra
pants.
small. And I came in and Broadcast was like, we got it.
Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
actually wearing some
Oh,
extra,
wow,
extra
Alfredo.
small
Yeah.
yoga pants.
There we go. That's
Look at that. Oh, bam. You get those Instagram followers. That's like hundreds of thousands of people.
You guys really missing up.
I mean,
so
like, there's
you
like
should have
a
gone for the
whole-
baby blue.
There's
Yeah.
a whole like line of Instagram followers happening right now.
For our audio podcast listeners, Alfredo is showing off his ass.
He's wearing his Lululemons.
That's it. Oh man,
Yeah.
it looked way better on that TV than that.
there he is.
Look at those calves.
Man.
Just having a nice conversation.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah.
It's up.
Absolutely.
How you doing?
Oh, that's
So,
Whoa, there's a punch
I
zoom
feel
on
like
front of
Alfredo
his
should be
ass.
pushing a stroller and drinking a smoothie right
That's
now.
true. With a yoga mat.
He's got the walk down.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
got it down. Then there
there you
is
go,
that
okay.
sound to follow Alfredo.
Fredo's got 15.9 thousand followers on Instagram right now. Let's watch that just rapidly increase for the live viewers
Nice.
on the podcast.
Start hashtagging everything on
Alfredo,
it.
you just became what's called an influencer in that moment.
To start a trend.
Minneapolis
All them
weather check. Anybody
hot
want to
boys.
guess? Jeremy, what do you think the weather's like in Minneapolis?
Thank you, broadcast. Love you.
Shitty.
Put
I
a
mean,
number
knowing
on
Minnie,
that.
like,
Was he? I think he's in Milwaukee for some
No, he's not.
reason.
Oh, it's hot.
what's the weather right now?
In Minneapolis, Caleb's weather.
Caleb temperature.
It's gotta be fucking cold as shit.
I'm gonna say it's like 24.
24 degrees, Jack.
I'm gonna a little lower. I'm gonna say 19.
19 degrees. Alfredo, what do you think
Fahrenheit.
the weather is like in hell or Minneapolis where Caleb
man.
lives?
I'd say 10.
Ooh,
10 degrees.
it's
Millicent,
dropping.
you saw it, right? So you can't say it. All right. Actual
Retail
weather
price.
in Minneapolis, Minnesota today. The land that houses the Denacor.
The land of the frisbee.
The land of the Denacor. But he left, quit Rooster Teeth,
He quit Rooster Teeth.
to go live in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
Maryland.
Today, December 29th. Current weather, 0 degrees.
Oh, no!
On the dot! 0!
Good
It's like it
Lord,
doesn't even
broadcast
exist.
is on the ball today. My Lord. That is a high humidity too. 76% humidity out
And
there.
that's created a new scale. There are good decisions, there are bad decisions, and now there are Caleb
Ooh,
decisions.
on that scale.
Yeah.
Falls.
The day I flew out of Massachusetts, the next day the low was -9. I was like, oh, I'm so happy I'm leaving. I was like,
Yeah, I'm
so excited.
I'm going to London in like a week and a half, and it's supposed to be freaking cold out there. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool though. We're going to Scotland. Kitty and I are going to Scotland. Going to Edinburgh. And then we're
What hotel are you staying at? So people want to stop by and say hi.
we're staying in a nice one in downtown Edinburgh.
Are you staying in Old Town or New
Didn't fall
Town?
for
The
that one,
Scotland
bro.
Hotel.
Newtown.
So you're not staying by the castle?
We're staying like right by the line because like the train tracks kind of divide the
So
city.
you're not staying in Old Town by the castle?
I mean, we're half a mile from it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like that's because I mean, literally, like we're like right on the line.
That's
so.
enough for them to triangulate.
It's a cool
exactly
city,
where.
man. I don't have fun. Like,
Edinburgh's a cool place.
He's
Yeah.
in one of these hotels.
yeah.
There's a line.
Hi, I'm Jack Pajot. I lost my key.
No, we went last year, and Katie fell in love with an owl. They actually there's the Royal Mile, which is like there's like the
She does attend Hogwarts in her spare time.
No, yeah, she does. But there's like a strip called the Royal Mile, which leads right up to the castle of Edinburgh. It's a beautiful castle, and there's like these little shops up along it. And there was this one that in front of it, like we were walking back from the castle, and I was like, "Oh, guy's got an owl." And Katie's like, "What?" And she looked over, and this guy had a giant owl. I mean, the thing was huge. And he's like, "Oh yeah, do you want to like take photos with it?" And she was like, tears started watering. And so I gave the guy like 10 pounds or whatever it is, and took a bunch of photos with him, and she like fell
a couple
in love.
cheesecakes.
She like fell in love with this owl. So now I've got to see if I can find this owl.
Those
again.
owl, you will
Hazel.
because those owl guys make a fucking fortune.
Oh, I
they're
imagine.
they're all over Europe. There's
Oh, really?
one like we saw one in Budapest. Millie was like, "Oh my god, I want to take a picture with the owl."
Yeah.
And
I was like, "I'm not paying. That's a fucking scam. I'm not dumb.
Get
like,
out
son,
of
I'm
it.
not.
He's got a ton of those.
I don't have Patillo money."
But it's funny though because like she had the owl on her arm and she was like freaking out, and the owl was just staring at something. It's like, what? And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, there's a pigeon over there." And I was looking for a pigeon. He goes, "Oh," he's like, "No, it's like a quarter mile away." And this owl was just mad dogging a bird
Yeah.
up in the sky. And I was like, "Man, that is so cool." Their eyes are huge and they're giant birds.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stand outside.
That-
someplace
that,
with a
that-
Komodo dragon.
That area
One
you're
time
talking
only.
about, Jack?
Yeah.
Did you ever
It's
see
like-
a video called Real Life Achievements where Jeff drinks a beer at 6 in the morning?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was in an Airbnb apartment on that strip.
Oh,
right there.
really?
Yeah, so we stayed there for like a week one time. Remember that? You don't remember. You were too young. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That
Yeah.
was when you did your Gavin impression.
Hair of the dog or whatever.
Very,
Was that
very
the
cool place.
achievement.
But yeah, we're going there. We're going to Edinburgh. We're going to London for a few days. We're gonna stop by Peterborough at some point, which is like in between Edinburgh and London. That's Katie's got family there, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's what I'm doing next week for New Year's.
So you out of the office?
Yeah, I'll be out for like a week and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't know how you'd be able to handle it without me.
Get good.
Nice.
I mean, look
Is that
at
Peter Hayes already?
Oh, it's
Yeah, he did
on
shit
it?
good
Oh,
here,
yeah,
and they did
and
the
then they
logo,
did the
and
glove
go
thing.
like that.
Man,
Did they
You
get?
only gotta make
you
that.
buy a pair of those, you
He's
get
already
on the
mocked it
football
up and
field
everything. He's done
Right.
all of John
with your
Reisiger's
leggings, with
Right.
your extra small leggings.
Did you guys give
That's the
Peter his
whole
desk
outfit right
back
there.
yet, or is he still not in? He doesn't have. No, he doesn't have his desk back. Okay.
No, okay. That's
Yeah.
shit.
Well, all right. I'd love to go say hi to him in his desk someday. So, well, okay. Now that we're okay, real quick before we get into the audio only portion of the podcast, I want to show this off. So this guy Jesse sent this thing in. Jesse did a bunch.
Oh yeah, it used to be over there. It was like the off-topic set blueprint.
Yeah,
line.
Jesse he draws blueprints and stuff.
I hear shuffling.
And this guy, yeah, they're searching for it. So this guy, he said, I made this during the Extra Live stream this year, and I wanted to send it to you so you and Katie can look back at the set where it raised $1.2 million. And yeah, so this guy Jesse.
Is this what he does? Like, is he? Like,
I don't know. He might be an architect, but he drew the plans for the off-topic or for the Extra Life set during Extra Life.
So there's like that on deck. Yep, the off-topic.
It's got the off-topic side.
All the beanbags and
the Wheel of Destiny and all
Wheel
that.
of Vengeance.
Wheel of Vengeance. Excuse me. And
what are you fucking in the ass?
so here's the off-topic set he's got too. But yeah, so anyways, this is super cool. I want to bring this over to broadcast and give it to them so they can frame it and put it up somewhere.
And then off-topic, the podcast you're watching.
There you go. So that's super awesome. So thank you, Jesse. I wanted to point that out. And
that's awesome.
Now to the audio portion of the podcast. Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Next time you can just call me.
They gotta poke you a little bit.
We don't have Michael today, right? He was like, I'm sick.
So that was the context of the message I saw. Yeah.
He was like, oh, baby.
We were here.
And there's no
We were
fucking.
here yesterday too.
This
We recorded a ton of shit.
I was
yesterday.
here on Tuesday. I was the only person. Well, Alfredo was here on Tuesday, but
Well, I mean,
I also-
let's not brag.
Yeah.
Who was here? I was gonna come in Tuesday and then I
But
didn't.
still, we were here Tuesday.
yeah, I was here on Tuesday. I cleaned my portion of the office.
This is my favorite time of the year because two things. One, you see the people that care about their job because they're the ones that show up.
I didn't.
When you don't have to. Jeremy, you've been here all week.
Nope.
Well, you were here yesterday.
I was here yesterday.
Yeah.
We very much
Jack, you were here. Alfredo was here. This is
I just want to reiterate.
This is the care crew right here.
Yeah.
Two, and then also because we plan so far in advance that because people honestly, as I joke, the people deserve
Good man.
the people at Rooster Teeth.
Man, I have to.
I assume, but Achievement Hunter I have control over, I have domain over. The people at Achievement Hunter and by I assume at Rooster Teeth as well work very hard throughout the year to make it look like we're having fun. And it is a bit fun, but we work very hard.
Yes.
And so the boys and the girls deserve
It
a
is
little
not
bit of
all
break.
fun,
You
but
get
it
a
is the
holiday.
majority fun.
You get a holiday break,
Yep.
right? So we do all of our work ahead of time so that people can go to New Jersey and yell loud at other people from New Jersey or go to Boston and get drunk or just be a Texan or whatever you want to do for your holiday, right?
Yep.
So all the work is done. So when we come in at the last week of the year, it's just to do like fun stuff.
Yeah.
Like low pressure fun stuff. So this week we have filmed, I want to say we filmed 4 videos yesterday and 2 the day before.
We definitely
that
filmed.
were
At least
awesome.
4 yesterday.
Yeah. This is
awesome.
You
It's
guys,
just
I heard, filmed
so much fun.
You can say you filmed some PUBG.
Yeah, it's Wednesday
And
we
had
filmed.
one-
I heard it was. I saw some
Possi-
clips from it.
Possibly
It was
the greatest PUBG moment I've ever had.
And one, visually
really cool.
amazing.
It was awesome.
It was one of the most amazing
It
things.
was very
ever.
reminiscent of a certain Wizard of Oz film.
or Free Willy.
Yeah, or
It was very cool.
So Wednesday
when I
it was
saw
me, Alfredo, Jack, and Gavin, and we played a bunch of PUBG and filmed 2, I think, great videos. We had a great angle. I think this isn't like a huge. It's not gonna ruin the video, but Gavin had to leave halfway through the second video to go to the RT podcast.
Stupid podcast.
Right, and so it was just 3 of us, and we were like, I guess we're done. And then I had the idea. No, we have Gavin. He's still logged in. What if we
Gavin's
just play a
character,
game
yeah.
of Bodyguard where we take Gavin's character with us to the end? And so Alfredo had to Alfredo would run over and move him into a vehicle, and then we'd hide him in a corner or a closet, and we played an entire game of PUBG. The 3 of us trying to keep Gavin alive. Might be the most fun I've ever had playing.
I found my favorite things to do in PUBG
Oh
ever.
my
Just get into a
God.
vehicle and lay on the horn. That's all I did. I just drove everywhere and just laid
I
on
heard
the horn.
Alfredo was not feeling that.
And we did
I would
really
be
good.
looting, and he'd be like, "Hey, Fredo."
I'm not gonna
literally-
spoil it, but I will say we made top 10 every time.
Yeah, I
With
literally-
Jack on the horn.
No, oh
I rolled the vehicle
God.
like Fredo be walking to me, I'll be behind him on a motorcycle.
He'd be following me into garages with the fucking vehicle honking the horn.
My favorite thing
People
to
are
do.
gonna hate it. They're
My
gonna
favorite thing
hate
to
it.
do to annoy Ryan was always when he would go prone on top of the hill, like trying to be sneaky. I would stand on top of him.
I remember you doing that.
Jack took it to a whole other level with the horn. He added an audio component to it that's phenomenally annoying.
People
It's
are gonna
great.
hate it. It's gonna be so good. It was a lot of
The
fun.
Gavin thing was funny, but you won't be able to see this with the cams because I'll be sitting there and like shit would be popping off. I'm like 4 times scope, and they'd be like, "Fredo, you gotta move Gavin." I'm like,
You gotta move
I'm
Gavin.
just
Yeah,
like run
like, run
back.
Keep him alive at all costs. It was like Saving Private Ryan.
And then
It was.
Yesterday we filmed a video that I thought was a lot of fun, and it was this group plus Ryan. Like literally all.
Oh, well, yeah, Millie was in it too.
Oh, yeah.
It said, "Been taking your daughter to work week." So I put you a little fucker to work, right? Yeah.
We did a sequel to a video from
Classic video.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
2013?
We did sensitivity training 2,
2.
which is one I've always wanted to go back to.
And when was the first sensitivity training? You remember?
2015, maybe.
No,
14,
did I work there yet?
2014. Ray was in it, so it's pretty old. But 2014, 2015. It was when our Ghosts came out, I think. But what that video was is you have a round where everybody maxes their sensitivity. Like in that Call of Duty, it was 20. This one was 14. So you're like super twitch, like ugh.
Yeah.
And then we play around like that. And then you play around where you step it down to 1, so it's like moving in quicksand. Then you have a round where half the people have slow and half the people have fast, and see how it goes.
Yeah.
It's interesting results. Makes for a very,
And we did a round
very-
where everyone was full sensitivity with only shovels. And that was,
Yeah, that was the most
really
fun. That was the most fun. Everybody on full sensitivity was only shovels.
Ryan was a fucking menace with that
Ryan
shovel.
and Millie both were fucking.
Dude, Jeremy went off. Jeremy
Yeah.
had timing down.
on the shovel, I learned
yeah.
it. But yeah, Ryan was using the shovel on the not only shovel match against guns and was crushing.
He's like, I'm the shovel, I'm gonna get you.
Too often, like you would be playing the game, and if you were on the low sensitivity, and like I had the awareness thing on that would like turn yellow if someone could see me, and I couldn't see them. But
That's
if
a perk?
yeah, but if I had low sensitivity, and someone saw me and I didn't see it, I was like, oh, it's over for me.
Oh, I know.
You're not gonna
Because you
turn
hear
around.
someone.
I'm gonna illustrate it.
I
because we
timed it.
So
3
Jack count-
seconds.
It's 3.5 seconds.
Oh, is it
So
3.5?
count 3.5 seconds.
All right, ready?
All
All right.
I'm gonna get you.
All right, ready? And 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh, and he's dead. He's dead.
It's just impossible.
Yeah.
If they got
You
behind
hear
me.
someone come
almost 4
behind me.
seconds to do a
Yeah.
360.
But then also, if you were the slow person, you were chasing one of the fast people, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him. And if they caught on to you, it would just be like, directly looking at you. It was awful.
It was fun times. Yeah,
was good.
That was a good time. I'm so bad at shooting.
What else did we film yesterday? We filmed Awu.
We filmed It's Quiz Time.
Oh, we did quiz
Oh,
time
that was
with Gus.
fun. That was a
For
good
the
game with
second
Gus.
time.
Yeah,
we played that game twice now.
played
It's
that game
like
with Gus.
Jackbox version of a trivia.
There is
so bad at
there is a
trivia.
I know they
game
have
in
Trivia
there.
Murder Party.
There's a game in there that I really, really love. It's the one where someone is given a set of topics they can talk about, and then they have 1 minute to talk about that topic and say as many keywords, and everyone else on their phones can they have words that they have to say.
Yeah.
And so you just keep talking, hopefully hit these words, and that is absolutely
So
my
much
favorite.
fun.
Ever
So
get
much
Lincoln
fun.
Park in that
Oh,
round?
you're
would have
fine.
crushed.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Vince Vaughn, and I thought I would do a lot better. I did not do very well.
It's amazing how many
category
Vince
was
Vaughn
Deep
movies
Blue
you couldn't
Sea.
name.
Deep Blue Sea. Well, I would have been like Samuel L. Jackson.
Ice Cube.
Sharks, American.
Sharks, American.
And what was that? Who's the dude? The guy who played Punisher? Tom Jane. Yeah, Tom
Thomas
Jane.
Jane's in
Yeah,
it.
he's in it.
Ice.
Yeah.
Who
What's
made
his
the
name?
Who made the song?
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Didn't he make the song?
Yeah,
Head
he's
is
got-
like a shark's
he
fin,
played the
shark.
chef.
My head is like a shark.
Isn't that Kate Beckinsale? Who's it? There was the. God, who was the chick in it?
Kate Beckinsale.
No.
It wasn't Kate Beckinsale. It was-
I watched it like
Let's
2
look it up.
weeks ago, but I don't know her
Looking
name.
it up. Yeah.
There
Whoa,
is
hashtag.
a sequel happening.
Oh, I should be looking at Twitter anyway, right?
There's a sequel
I'm calling it
happening.
up.
Blue.
They need to figure out a way to get flashbacks.
Caleb Jack, just want you guys to know, weather is maintained. It's maintained a constant.
Yeah.
Temperature of 0.
Saffron Burrows?
Who's gonna rise
I don't know. Saffron Burrows.
degrees?
Oh, Stellan Skarsgård's in it too.
Mmm.
Huh. Alas. All right, now we
I
got
like Stellan Skarsgård.
Aaron Bartlett plays girl number 1, and Dan Thiel plays boy number 2. Oh God.
I saw that.
Oh no. Oh, Peter Hayes.
Good on Alfredo's ass
It has
in
to
the
be
yoga
stopped.
pants. It looks awesome. That's a new product.
There you go.
Get good yoga pants.
Yeah, it's
Look
true.
out,
was
Juicy
saying,
Couture. We're
the,
coming for you.
Thick Boy line 2018.
Thick boy line.
Oh man. Dude, speaking of thick boy, did you see the Falcon Heavy?
No.
Freaking Falcon Heavies. It went vertical yesterday for the first time. Michael's giving me the thumbs up in there.
What is that? Rocket?
It's the brand new
assume
SpaceX rocket. It's the one where it's basically we did that one podcast where I showed the one rocket taking off and
Yeah.
I was talking about it. Imagine 3 of those side by side with a payload on top. So that's the Falcon Heavy. And
Whoa.
so it's obviously
So like
3 times the
pushing a
thrust.
giant payload up.
Yeah. So it can say it's going to be the most powerful rocket since the Saturn V. There you go. There's an image of it in the hangar.
Damn.
And it's huge.
It's
And
this big.
you can see there is a
giant
person
space
on that
dildo.
image
Yeah,
somewhere.
I mean,
think
that's what I'm seeing here, right?
there's
Elon
someone
Musk is
standing.
I mean, there's a lot of scaffolding. I think there's a guy on the left about midway.
Yeah, there, upper right corner. There's a guy.
The little mouse.
So yeah, that's.
This is the
What do you
vice
guys
for-
think Elon Musk is trying to compensate for?
Well, you see, he's shooting his car into space. So the payload on that for the test one, he's literally putting his Roadster, his Tesla Roadster, as the payload and launching it to Mars.
off.
Literally sending his car to Mars, which is awesome. And there's cameras all over it.
So why are you sending your car to Mars? Because I can.
to Mars?
Yeah, Mars.
What we got?
Hey, that guy's sending his fucking car
That
to
guy's
Mars.
got a goddamn car.
Trying to
Gets a job at Harvard.
I
He's
put
gonna
a man
fucking
on Mars. I can't wait for that to happen in Boston. Dude, there's a man on Mars today.
Did you see the SpaceX chaos when they launched out of Vandenberg?
Yeah,
in
and everyone's
California?
like, the world is ending.
Yeah. So they launched a rocket from like just north of Los Angeles, and it went directly south down the coast, and you could see it in the sky as like it took off, and people were freaking the fuck out. Like, oh god, it's aliens or North Korea or UFOs or a rocket, and so.
Or any combination of the four.
You believe in aliens?
No.
No?
No.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay. I'm okay. If you don't believe in ghosts or aliens, that's okay. But if you believe in ghosts and not aliens, fuck you.
Your mom and your mom and
No,
your dad
seriously,
both believe in
though.
ghosts and aliens. How do you not believe in ghosts and aliens?
I just don't, you know?
Jeff, what about you?
Yeah.
Aliens, ghosts?
Yeah,
Both?
of course.
There's gotta be aliens.
At the same time.
The
Aliens,
universe is so
ghosts?
vast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
Ghosts, I don't know. Aliens, yes.
I believe in energy, but not ghosts. I don't think there's like apparitions. Like I believe
like, power
energies
supply
exist.
unit?
That's a ghost.
Ghosts and ghosts.
No, that's not a ghost. A ghost to me is a
And aliens, yes.
aliens absolutely 100% yes on
I'm
aliens.
aliens.
Like a sheet
I'm
over your
not
head
ghosts.
type ghost.
But
Like
I don't
Ghostbusters.
believe there's ever been a UFO that's come to Earth and beamed someone up and shoved something in
No.
there.
I'm with you
That's
there.
true. I think there are aliens somewhere. I mean,
There's gotta be.
the probability is that there are, but I
It
don't
might
think
not
there
be
are
like a
things
super
that
high
shine
tech.
lights
There's
on
some living life form somewhere
don't have
out
the right
there that
glasses to
isn't
see them.
on
There
Earth.
is intelligent life somewhere in the universe. The
Yep.
universe is too.
It ain't here, but it's
infinite-
somewhere.
Yeah.
The universe is too big, infinitely big, for there not to have other
The
things. exist.
chances of it not to, come on.
Yeah, it's literally impossible. So
I mean,
Not literally impossible.
no. It's always on. It's on the table, but
It's on the table.
it's like the
But
the
it's a little
asymptote. It's
sliver.
approaching. It's like it gets infinitely close to it. There's no way.
Should we do like a year in review type thing? Or
Yes.
Just, okay.
okay.
Go for it.
January, go.
It was a good month.
Cold.
Yeah.
Went to Australia. It was awesome.
Yeah, RTX Australia.
Was that
RTX
January or February?
We went in January.
Did we?
I was physically there in January. I don't remember when it was.
Oh.
Very similar to what will happen this
Yeah,
year.
we leave I think the 30th.
What was your favorite video we made in
No,
2017?
Oh God.
Or favorite thing we did in 2017?
You'd have to come back to me on that. The tour was this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's Play Live Tour.
It's between Let's Play Live Tour and Extra Life.
That might be it. Yeah. Especially like in particular the Orlando show.
God, Orlando was
was-
such
Orlando
a
was
good
tremendous.
Just
show.
phenomenal.
It was
yeah.
tremendous.
Yeah, that Let's Play Live. Like I was talking about Alfredo about Let's Play Live. Like that experience is my favorite thing I get to do, and like I have more pride. I mean, the most thing for Achievement Hunter, I have more pride in Let's Play Live than anything else I've ever done within Achievement Hunter. Extra Life in general, I think, is my life's crowning achievement. But I think Let's Play Live is.
I would say getting your girl to marry you, but sure.
It's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
A lot of people get married though. Not a lot of people can stage a tour.
That's
Oh,
true.
no, yeah.
So. Yeah, but Let's Play Live, that was so much fun, and like seeing audience reaction and
So that Let's Play Live's your favorite moment, Orlando? Jeremy, that's...
I'll say the tour. in general.
As far as I can remember at the moment, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
There's something might pop in there as I think about it more.
Although singing "Living on a Prayer" in New Jersey,
That was fun.
pretty fun.
that was pretty awesome for our finale for New Jersey. That was pretty kick-ass.
How about you, Alfredo?
I mean,
Doesn't have to be at Rooster Teeth.
besides joining this
it would
crew.
help, though.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, like
When
joining
did you
this crew.
when did you start at Rooster Teeth?
I started August 7th.
August 7th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the year.
So joining the crew was honestly something I never thought would be a thing, and how it turned out was even more mind-boggling to me. Favorite moment was probably GTA. That GTA race where I ran around the room.
That was good. That was good.
The range of emotions I had from like 3 DNFs to a win was I don't even know. I have no. Yeah, that's a fun experience for me gaming.
The end of Battlegrounds Get Good was such a great moment.
And the Battlegrounds Get Good
Yeah.
was good.
That was fantastic.
I think us playing Siege, doing Siege,
Siege
good.
was
Just that
great.
whole series.
I think Get Good as a whole for me was by the most fun I've had. That or the tour obviously. I'm gonna say and it's funny because there's a vocal minority that thinks it was like a huge failure, but It wasn't.
The tour made money.
No, not the tour.
No,
Family Reunion.
yeah.
Oh, Family
Reunion
Reunion
was tremendous.
Yeah.
Like us sitting around the table playing games at night with Greg Miller
Yep, I remember that.
and Nick and those guys, and Greg being, you were asleep, but Greg being hammered.
passed
and
out.
Trash bag.
The inspiration for Garbo Man when he was like, tell me what you know. And I was trying to like keep Greg from, Greg wanted to come into you while you're asleep, sit on your lap and interrogate you as an alien from the future, from 20,000 years in the future. We wouldn't let him, but that was fun. Also that night after everybody left and we were done, we weren't ready to go to bed yet, me, you, Michael, and Ryan, and we played PUBG for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we
or
did.
3 hours. And we go, one more game. And we just kept going until it was like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Let's Play Family Reunion was a great one because it's the perfect realization for me of like, have an idea on a whim, there's no way we could get this made, and then like 2 months later it's being made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I could have used a little bit more time to prepare in between.
I mean,
but,
And there's things that could be refined.
Yeah,
with how
absolutely.
it went, but
but
you know.
it was so that one for me, like that, or like the moments where you walk in and you're like, I feel creative today, I want to do something, and you see like a hammer and toothpaste and you're like, oh, we have a video in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's not the best video ever, but we do like the toothpaste with Gavin. But just like those moments where you go from like I make a joke or you make a joke and then Jeremy has an idea based off the joke, and then an hour later we have some kind of content from it.
Yeah.
Let's Play Family Reunion for me was like the best example of that because it
There's a reunion.
Oh,
Yeah.
little photo. So
Like-
cute.
that was like, and people don't realize that was for first, like, the appear behind the curtain, because I keep reading about what a failure it was. That was one of the most profitable and successful things Rooster Teeth did in 2017.
Yeah.
It was the second highest first drive behind Ruby Premiere, I think.
That's awesome.
So it was it was such a tremendous success that we came home from it, and we haven't talked about this. We came home from it, and Yvonne said that was huge. The store did great. Everything did great. For the vast majority of the audience really loved it, especially on other forms of social media outside of Reddit. And she goes, "Can you do 2 family reunions next year?" And I go, "Nobody does
I
2
thought it
family
was
reunions."
one a quarter they wanted to do.
No, she says we want you to do two family reunions next year, and I said, well, then we don't do 2 family reunions next year. Nobody has 2 family reunions a year, so we're going to do the family reunion next year, and we're going to do something else that I've come up with that I think will be really fun.
Yeah.
Before the family reunion.
Yeah.
In 2018 that we're already working on.
And I mean, it was so cool too to see, like, we look up and it's like, oh, there's Kib, and then like there's Tim Geddes, and there's like Trevor. It's like all of these groups mixing for the first time.
At some point,
ever.
like I look over Barbara and Sophie are there, and like
it's like, oh yeah, they're part of the Let's Play crew.
well, it's all part of the Rooster Teeth family. Right?
Yeah,
But it's
but
just
just like hanging out in a pool and watching a building on fire.
Watching
while,
Ke-
like,
watching-
Funhaus
yeah,
is
like
doing
watching-
a
on
podcast.
fire across the
watching the argument where they're trying to get Kib not to throw the chair in the pool, and it's
yeah.
like, but it's already in my hands. It's like, and you're like, yeah, that is in his hands. That's the point. You know,
Yeah.
He's up there with a chair, and there's a pool here.
Yeah,
There was
it's gonna
the
happen.
conversation about whether or not to jump from the second
was a
floor
2-day conversation.
into the pool. That went on for hours.
Yeah, and then the medic just shut it down. She's like, no, you're not
Yeah,
doing
she's
that.
like, don't do that. The only reason we didn't do it is because
I mean, it's
the
dangerous.
railing was half stone and then half like rickety ass wood.
Yeah.
So like,
Someone would have busted.
and it
the
coincided
shit.
where the stone ledge, where if you jumped off of that, you'd be absolutely fine. It wouldn't break or anything.
Was
the shallow end of the pool.
Oh.
So if you wanted to jump to the deep end, you had to jump off the wood bit. So
Yeah.
we were like, if that was switched, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It was 2017 was
gamble.
very much a year of those kinds of things where it's like I talked about this in the yearly review we had for the company, not the manager's like corporate review. But 2017 was the year I realized to think bigger because we're capable of bigger now, which is something we never were before when we were a very single-threaded company, when we were like had to be very careful with everything we did because of money and because and now it's like we have a bunch of new first shows that we're going to put out next year across the Let's Play family, and like Evan came to me and he said, I want you to come up with, or could you come up with like X number of shows that are like similar to Theater Mode or Heroes and Halfwits or Twits and Crits or Class of 1980X or whatever. And so I've just started being like, I've always wanted to do this. And Rooster Teeth's like, yeah, do that. That sounds great. You do that. So we got a lot of really cool stuff we're going to do
You're
next
always
year.
walking in like, guys, here's the new idea.
Here's the
No, typically it's I talked about this. It's like you never said like, no, we've talked about this for months.
You
and it's like,
you got hit with something hard in that in that vein.
which one was that?
The thing that another group did that.
Oh, motherfuckers!
Oh, Jack and Funhaus
What are
TV.
you talking about? So, fucking Funhaus. Love those little shitheads. So
I mean, they had no idea that that was happening.
no. So Jeff rolls and he goes, Funhaus did this amazing thing this week and that went really well, and I think it's something we should look at. And I was like, cool. He's like, yeah, they had this thing called Funhaus TV where they just streamed all weekend and they just had a playlist of their videos. I've been talking about that for 3 fucking
Jack's
years.
been talking about that since I worked.
Here's the
Like,
deal.
literally.
Here's the deal. Here's the difference. Here's
Yep.
the difference. Funhaus had the idea, and then they made it. Jack, nobody's stopping Jack Patillo from making Achievement
I've
Hunter
been
TV.
talking about, like, why don't we have a Rooster Teeth live
Make it!
channel
Make
where
it!
it's a playlist of shit, and then when it was like, oh hey, look, it's Achievement Hunter's on, off topic, boom, cut to live, just cut into the feed,
me ask
and
you a
like
question.
there's a live feed, and then cut back more playlist shit.
If you had a really good
Funhaus does
idea,
it. It's the greatest fucking idea on the planet.
if
We
you
should
had
be
a,
doing
if you had a
this.
really good idea of something you wanted
God
to do,
damn it.
and you had all of the resources you needed to do that idea, would you just do it yourself, or would you complain about it for years and years until somebody did it for you?
Millie, I'll give you $1 to hit your father right now.
I would do it.
Yeah, you would, because you're a doer.
All you did was make him more powerful.
Yeah.
Damn it.
See, we need to knock Jeff down a
Yeah.
couple things.
No,
That's
make
not-
the fucking Achievement Hunter TV though. It's like
How?
I don't know. Ask Adam Kovic how he did it. He figured it out. He's not a genius. Have you ever talked to Adam Kovic?
He goes the.
He's not smart.
try not.
He runs the Funhaus channel. I don't run the Achievement Hunter
He's like
channel.
the human Eeyore. He's just like
Access.
sad in a corner.
Well, he's also dying right now,
Yeah.
too, so that's pretty sad. Rest in peace, 2017, the death of Adam Kovic and Caleb
Yeah.
Dinocore.
It's a
Yeah.
great idea. It
Anyway,
went
but
really
I've
well.
literally been talking
I
about that
wish
for
you would make it.
years.
He set up a playlist on VLC and then he pointed something to something and then it worked.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, he's not smart. If he can do it, you can do it. It's not like Lawrence did it. If Lawrence did it, I might go, oh, that's probably pretty
Oh,
difficult.
is that it right now? That's probably it live at this moment right
Yeah.
now. God damn it. I hate you. There's 2,300 people watching that. We could have been doing that for years.
I wish you would have done it. Think of all the lost revenue because Jack just doesn't, he's not motivated.
I hate you so much, Jeff.
When will it happen in 2018 is the question.
It's up to Jack.
Fredo's in charge of live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Blame him.
if you want to get, what?
God damn it, Fredo.
All right.
Ruin my ideas.
All right, Jack, we're going to work.
Oh, God damn.
No, it's been a really liberating and fun experience though this year because it's like
So-
we have so many resources at our disposal now. We're so
Yeah.
like it's like we're really like a lot of the fun of making Red versus Blue back in the day was you would sit around and you'd like look at props in the game and you go like, well, we got a skull.
Yep.
What can we do with a skull? And then you figure it out, and it's like it's fun to work within those limitations, and it's fun to work within that ceiling. And Rooster Teeth as a company operated like that for a long time. But at some point, there's only so many skulls in a video game, and then you have to hire a Monty, And then Monty takes over, and you go, oh, it's way more fun to work without the limitations
Yeah.
and without the ceiling when you have pure creativity, unfettered creativity and ability. And look what Monty was able to do. You have like the Protect Me Cone fight scene, or the last 8 seasons of Red versus Blue, or Ruby for Christ's sake. But it's hard to get yourself, for me specifically, to get myself out of that mindset of like, no, we can never do that. That's something that people with that resources and big companies
Right.
do, and then they're like, no, just fucking do it, and you're like, oh, I could just, oh yeah, we'll just fucking do it.
Yeah.
2018 is gonna be a lot of just fucking doing it.
Yeah, God, our schedule
I'm
is
happy
getting
with that.
so fucking busy already. Like my first quarter of the year, I'm traveling every single month, but it's like there's something going on constantly, and
I
it's. I mean, I haven't even started it
It's
yet.
been really hard to schedule stuff because it's like we're gonna do this show here and this,
Yeah.
and like Jack, you and I just went to Santa Fe for a thing.
Yeah, went to Santa Fe, and then went from Santa
That'll
Fe to New
hopefully
York.
be a show.
Yeah,
That's down the road.
That's gonna be
That's
cool
gonna be
as
very
shit.
cool.
Yeah, then we went to New York, hung out at Rockstar, which Jeremy tweeted about after we told him that.
I was not listening. It wasn't like I went against what you said. It wasn't like I was like, they said not to do it, I'm gonna do it. It was like,
yeah. No, wait. So
it never
When they
made
were
it in.
together.
So our friends up at Rockstar, they were like, "Hey, like, are you guys free next week to come to New York?" And they're like, "Yep, absolutely." Like, anytime Rockstar says, "Do you
answer
want
is
to come
always
visit?"
yes.
Yeah,
yes,
go.
100% we're
Of
in.
course.
And so we
Drop
go up
everything.
there, and we're there. We're like, "Hey, should we not? Like, we haven't talked about like that we're here visiting you guys. Should we like people know we're in New York? They don't know why. Should we keep it quiet?" And they're like, "Yeah, better to keep it quiet."
In my defense, that conversation started, and I was there for the beginning of it, where Jack was like, should we do it? And then the first response was, it's probably okay. And then he was like, Hang on one second. And then I think he went and talked to someone, and then he was like, all right, you know what? Let's just kind of.
keep
And
quiet.
I missed that part.
And so
I heard the first thing of, it's probably okay, and I was like, nailed it.
and then
Those guys and girls at Rockstar are the coolest
oh,
people
they're
on
super
earth.
awesome.
Simon and Phil and those guys.
And so then about an hour later, I'm just looking through Twitter, and I see Jeremy's tweet. It's just a giant fucking Rockstar logo from the inside of their office, and I'm like, and it had been up for like an hour at that point. I'm like, well, I guess that's fucking happened.
Yep.
It's like you can't erase that. So, but it was cool because they actually brought us up there to check out. They announced the heist the day we got there.
Yeah.
And so the idea was we were going to check out the heist before it went public, but then they announced it, so we got to play the heist early, and then like played through the first bit, and then we did some. I can tell you that we did some adversary modes that aren't available yet. At least
I think one is now.
one is yeah. So we played 3 different adversary modes. I think 2 come out in January.
One just came out.
And 1 just came out, and so we have footage from that. We're still cutting it together. We have so much GTA
There's
content that it's
one in
tough to get through.
particular. Like I'm not gonna say the details of it, but it might be one of my favorite game modes.
I know what you're talking about.
Is it the one that I would like, or is it the other one?
The one that you would like.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely.
I need to play a heist.
Yeah.
dude, they're fun.
I played the hell out of GTA, and then I was waiting for online, and it kept being pushed back, and it finally came out, and I played like 200 hours, like within a short amount of time, waiting for the heist, and then just didn't come around during my time, and I just hopped off of GTA. Never came back until
You play on PC or Xbox?
I play on Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
You play GTA?
I was only PC for the past year and a half.
Don't get started in it. Yeah.
What's your favorite game right now?
PUBG.
Hey,
Xbox or PC?
That hot PUBG.
Xbox. I don't have a PC.
there it is.
Your father can't afford a PC
Your
for you.
father's daughter.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and
Maybe it was
just
already.
not interested in PC gaming.
You're not interested in PC. Okay, why are you not interested in PC games?
I'm just not good with the hand stuff on the keyboard. That's not my thing.
It's weird. It
Mouse and
definitely
keyboard, she
is.
don't like it.
Man.
Yeah,
It is something you gotta get used to. Yeah.
I was
You know,
on
you
Xbox
can
for,
you can play
like,
with a
10,
controller on the
15 years.
PC.
I know.
Look
Yeah.
at Jack trying to like convert little. He's like a weird like.
Jack's
public
doing my
weird,
job. He's
like-
doing his
Jack's
same.
always
It's not
like
me
that.
this
Dude,
time.
I play Assassin's Creed on the PC, and then I play it on the Xbox, and then like it's 90. I play on the controller on the PC, and it's so incredible.
So he
Like,
plays one at night, he plays one in the daytime. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't want to buy a really expensive PC just to use a controller on it when I could just use
smart
an
kid.
Xbox that already has. a
That's true.
controller.
That's true.
God, you're such a little genius of a human being.
I know.
I'm also one of those humans
love
that
you.
I play games on PC all the time now. Like when this is a single player game, I just get it on PC. I'm like, I would say 90% of the time just as happy playing on Xbox. There's certain games that I'm like, I can't do this, and it's always because of loading times. Right? That's the only reason I'm ever like, I just can't do it. Everything else, it's like.
You're
I
also
gotta
the
put on
person that was like 30 FPS, 60 FPS. What's the difference?
It really is. It really
Oh
is. to me,
my
dude.
I'm with you.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
It just really
Let me,
is.
let me download Assassin's Creed on our Alienwares, and then put on the Xbox.
I
and put them side
guarantee
by
this is what will
side.
happen. I'll play it and go, no, it looks nice.
I'm right there with you. I'm like,
Right.
I'm like,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
that's
don't give
cool.
a shit. I'm not like, dude, I missed those 30 frames and didn't get that kill.
You know what's better than
It's like,
30
I don't give a
frames?
shit.
You know what's better than 30
I
frames?
get if you don't give a shit. That I get. You understand?
it's like,
Like, you
I
see it,
don't-
it's like, I mean, I see it. I don't care.
That's
but the not seeing it thing
That's
is.
the equivalent of being like your parents watching like a 4:3 broadcast versus like a Blu-ray. I'm like,
It's not.
well, it's basically the same
It's
thing.
not the- it's
it's
not at all.
absolutely the same thing.
I'm going to illustrate the difference.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here's the
God
difference.
Damn it. Jeff just brought a chair in.
Here's
for
me
those
playing on a
who's sitting
PC.
at home. Okay.
Or, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Here's me playing on an Xbox in front of a 75-inch TV.
This is also big for me. But Jeff.
Yeah.
What about the PC crowd that's gonna say, Jeff, you can hook a PC up to a TV?
Yeah, sure. Of course I could. I could also send my car to Mars, but I'm not going to do it.
It's funny because 8 hours a day, Jeff sits at a computer or sits at a desk, plays his Xbox too. So it's like
And it's not nearly as comfortable as playing at home on my
It's true.
giant sofa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At home,
I think
I'd
it just
much rather play
depends.
on it.
Even when I had like a 58-inch TV, like I was always up in front, like gaming on my. I only PC game for the past 2 years. Before that, was like 10 plus years of console gaming. So I was there. I was a hardcore Xbox fanboy. But even then, I was upright, like playing like this, like focused.
The problem...
I could never lounge back.
Oh,
and-
you're strung too
The,
tight.
the problem is with Jack and Jeremy...
I think it's because
You
I
also
play
like-
shooters and competitive games.
Right, you're
where
also
I
super
have to be
competitive in
like
gaming.
focused.
Like I just don't like playing competitive games either. I prefer to just like
Lounging.
I play City
Far Cry,
Skylines.
Clear the map.
Nothing wrong with
Love
that.
that shit.
The problem for us, Jeremy, is with guys like Jack, is that they can't accept that you don't care. I recognize that it looks better.
It's not about.
I recognize that there are more frames and it looks better, but it doesn't matter to me. Convenience
that
I
and my existing ecosystem are more important to me than frames or resolution.
That for you, I understand, because you have 3 computers on your desk for no reason at all. I love you, Jeff. You do not need a Mac on your desk.
It is
I have
odd.
it.
Well,
It's already there.
But you don't need it.
Literally, like the other
it's
day,
been there for years.
it's like 2 keyboards.
That's not the part that
Jeff
upsets
is like,
me about Jeff
with
says.
his-
It upsets me that
No.
I think the keyboard to
No.
this one is here, and
Yeah.
the keyboard to
Yeah.
that one
Everything's
is here.
backwards.
So, like,
No, there's 2 keyboards here and one here. Here. I mean, the keyboard for there. yeah, you're right.
But just yesterday, we were trying to move over a file, and Jeff is like, no, not that one. No. Oh,
Yeah,
this one.
I get there
The
eventually.
third mouse, not even exaggerating.
Yes,
the
3
third mouse
But
on
Jack,
the tiniest mouse
The
pad.
difference is I never sat down and said, I want 3 computers, here's how I want this to look. It was like, I had a Mac, and then I needed a PC to play games,
Yeah.
and then we needed a separate PC to capture, and then so it just kept getting added. I didn't say like, I'm not trying to build up, I don't need a bunch of computers, it's just, my Mac is already there, I prefer to use a Mac for browsing and checking my email and stuff. It's there, it's already there, it would be a whole thing to take it away.
which they
mean-
tried one time, I think.
Yeah, they did, and then they put it back. What works for me works.
I mean, I'm not going to try to change it.
Yeah, no.
It's not like I would set it up that way. I would never go in and be like, I need 3 computers in this one configuration. It's just like, it's been Frankensteined over time into my existing ecosystem.
But wouldn't you like to clean up your ecosystem and get some of the...
I would argue that my desk is cleaner than most of the desks in the room.
It's pretty clean. Like, you sit down, there's a lot of space. You got a lot of space to
But you could
maneuver.
have so much more space, Jeff.
I don't need any more space. What do I need space for?
Great.
To
So
put
let's
shit?
get rid of one.
I will say, though, it's very much easier to go from setup to setup playing a console game. Because you just go to somewhere else,
yeah.
controller, somewhere else, controller, somewhere else, controller. I don't think a lot of people realize that, like, when you PC game, you go to someone else's setup, it's a different mouse
It's a whole
pad,
thing,
mouse,
yeah.
the DPI settings are different, the keyboard's different.
Last time
Like,
we played
and that
PUBG,
all matters. It's like going from, like,
Yeah, and see, I never go
an
to that
Xbox
point
controller
either.
to a
Like,
Mac
I never
to
got
this,
the point of
it's
remapping
all over the
buttons
place.
or like adjusting this and just
on Wednesday,
I always just play with the vanilla.
I had pulled Fredo and I'm like, hey, you want to play PUBG with us? He goes, yeah. And he sits down at Michael's computer and he goes, I'll be right back. And he runs into his room and he comes back with like a keyboard and a mouse and a whole thing. He's like, I got to do my setup. And then it's 15 minutes of getting ready. He can't just sit
And
down
how
play.
many kills did I get those games?
No, he did well, but it's reinforcing what you're saying.
Yeah, I
If you
did
play
not.
competitively, like really competitively, you gotta play on PC and do all that stuff. You really
Yeah,
do.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know?
That's
And,
the tool for that job.
Yeah.
Our job's to be funny.
well, yeah. It is.
Whether or not we do it, who knows?
Whether or not we
I don't know if we ever accomplish our job.
Our job's to have fun.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
So Jeff, so would you say Let's Play Live Reunion was your favorite, or Let's Play Reunion was your
No,
favorite?
I wouldn't say it was my favorite. It was just like I like the. I like that component of the job from idea to execution to like, and seeing all the moving parts work together and like the fever of having an idea and then getting it made very quickly. I like that. So I mean, it's like I said, it's akin to like the toothpaste video we did or any dumb video. Like right now we have somebody sent us 1 million rubber bands.
Yep. There's a video.
And we have a
in there,
3-liter bottle of Coke, and we really want to try to pop the Coke with the rubber bands. And I'm just waiting for us to do it. I wanted to do it yesterday, but then we decided we
gotta
need-
wait till next week.
Michael or
Yeah.
Gavin is in because we want to see their dumb reactions. But I don't know. I like when like a creative idea turns into content.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, and we
it
can
goes
do that
on. Yeah.
now.
So Let's Play Live was a great example of that. The tour, Family Reunion was that. Garbo Man is that. Lupe was that. Like all the little dumb things that we do. Get Good is that.
Get Good was a product of that. Get Good was a product of us going, because I explained this to Kat yesterday. It's like, Get Good is us saying, I really, really want to play more of this game.
Yeah.
But we don't have a reason to
Yeah.
at
Yep.
the moment. New show! And then we like can play it more.
It's also honestly, it's like it's Achievement Hunter versus the world,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
exactly Achievement
which was a
Hunter.
great idea, and then the audience was like, "Nah." So it's like, oh, we call it something else.
So I think I came up with a series of challenges that I might try to bring back. Go.
Go. Yeah, you said the other day you wanted to do Go. I was
Are
like,
you gonna do
I was
it,
like,
or are you gonna
whoa,
wait for Adam
throwing it
Kovic to do it
back.
and then
No,
complain about it?
fuck you. I'll host it. We'll wait till Michael and Gavin are back because I think I need 4 or 6 people to play, but I think I have enough.
46 people.
I think I have enough for like an entire season of Go.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's a season to you?
Somewhere,
Pizza party.
somewhere between what was it 5? So between 5 and
Probably 20
episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I have
it's
enough.
all
on-
yours.
I think I have
You
enough.
heard
on
it here.
paper.
Ghost returning.
Go 2018.
Go 2018.
If you don't
Goes
see it,
back.
talk to this guy because it's all him.
Yep.
Boy, was that show a pain in the ass to edit.
Look, go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go is not great.
Well, so much of what like the reason. Well, I mean, we did like 150 episodes ago or something, and so I ran out of ideas at some point, and we got a ton of submissions from audience members and stuff. But I don't want to sound like a dick. Most of them were terrible,
Yeah,
or ideas
we're
that we'd
bad.
already done. But
or stuff that's going to take like 4 hours.
the
to do.
the
Yeah.
fun fever of Go was everybody running to a wall to get video games from the library, and technology changed that. Like now it's like, what do you have installed? We don't have physical copies
Exactly.
of games anymore. We've got 4 different fucking consoles here. It was like a technical mess to try to put together.
There was a long period of time where I would look at my install library and I'd be like, I need space. Can't uninstall that though.
Right.
I might need it for Go one day.
I had that thought yesterday when Millie was going to play Call of Duty with us. We had to install it on Gavin's Xbox, and I had to uninstall like a bunch of shit. And I'm like, are we ever going to play
Right.
Assassin's Creed China, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm like, oh,
We're
we
not-
don't
we
do
don't
Go
do Go
anymore. And I just
anymore,
like
but
delete
yeah.
it, you know.
Alexis Sabor says, please, I miss Go.
Aw.
Oh. Oh, it's also apparently it's Peter Hayes' birthday today. So happy birthday, Peter
Fuck
Hayes.
you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Peter Hayes!
birthday,
Maybe-
Peter.
Happy birthday, Peter Hayes!
Maybe we'll get broadcasted by your desk.
There's also a lot of people being like, why haven't you destroyed the desk today? Come on. We're obviously not destroying the desk without Michael here.
Yeah.
So
And,
wait-
Marcus actually messaged me today. He's like, "Hey, are you wrecking the desk today? Because I have an idea." And he showed me his idea for the next table. It looks pretty fucking cool. And but yeah, it's gonna be something. This we'll give it a proper burial.
Yeah.
So, or it's not gonna
We'll do
be
something fun with it.
It's not gonna be spontaneous. Like we will have something planned for it, and it will forever live on in our hearts.
Somebody says 43 minutes into off topic. Why is the table not broken yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I was thinking of for you.
So
Somebody here says their favorite moment of the year. Yeah, let's audience. What were your favorite moments of the year?
broadcast. What was your favorite moment of the year?
You lit everything on fire.
When we lit everything on fire.
You're welcome.
That was a good one. Now we'll do that again in 2018.
Somebody said Jack drunk in the hot tub was a good.
Oh yeah! Someone sent me a
Simone,
shirt. I don't know if we
like
showed it
Garberman.
off. It's a black shirt in this red shiny font. It just says "Fight Me" on the front.
Yeah.
And then on the back in the same font it says "Don't I'm really drunk. Don't actually fight me right now." Or something like that. Or don't actually fight me. I'm drunk. or something.
Trevor, take your phone out of your pocket so I can tackle you in the pool.
Well, see, I get intoxicated, but I knew I was like I don't want to tackle him in the pool with his phone.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I hit my foot. There was a stair, like a concrete stair leading into that house, and I hit my foot like on this on the side of my foot, right on the corner of it, and it bled a little bit, but I cleaned up. It wasn't too bad, and I still have like a scar from it. So I have a forever memory from that.
I don't know
Somebody-
why, but one of my biggest fears is like going up a flight of stairs, slipping, and like hitting my shin like right on the edge of the.
Ooh.
That's one of your biggest
I don't know
fears is
why. I just feel like it just
bruising
snapped
your
like a
shin.
toothpick or something. It just felt
I
like,
have snapped my shit like a toothpick. It's not fun.
That
but,
sounds like
yeah.
it'd be the worst.
A lot of people are saying pudding shirt was their favorite moment of
Pudding
the year.
shirt.
Pudding shirt's another great one. That's a great idea. It's another one of those fun ones that we talked
Larry
about for
threw
months.
up.
Awesome
Did you see the
shirt
video?
was
He
not
actually threw up.
delicious. Was not delicious.
Yeah, it's because of Alfredo ate the pudding.
Are you wearing a 21 Pilots hoodie? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's a band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
21 Pilots.
Yeah.
Do you know
Is that-
Do you know 21 Pilots was a Christian band?
No.
Yeah, they are. They were. Now they're.
Why
you
do I
a
know 21 Pilots?
Fan
What
of
is that?
21
Heathens?
Pilots?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Heathens is actually a
Did
song
you know
about.
that when you...
All my friends are
Yeah.
Is that a name of a song? Don't Let Me Be Gone?
Apparently, I'm not really sure.
I had no idea you were shilling merchandise for some shitty team name.
No, 21 Pilots was a Christian band, and the song Heathens is about them going from being a straight up Christian band to kind of a general band, because it talks about the person next to you, they might be a heathen, like they might be a sinner, but you should accept them anyway. That's literally what the song's about.
There's always some bands that like I learn a Christian band and I'm like,
Yeah, like what?
it's a shock to me. Like I
Yeah, like
saw,
Mudvayne.
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
All That Remains. It's like a heavy metal band.
Yeah, like
That's-
Deftones. Skinny Puppy.
Somebody here said
Nine Inch
Monster
Nails.
Mac. Was Monster Mac this year?
Yep.
Wow.
I
That's a
think
good one.
almost every Between the Games is this year.
Sarah says
Your
Alfredo
axe
getting
kicking
hired.
was,
Aw,
Actually, it's not. But that
that's
wasn't
sweet.
labeled as Between the Games, so it's just
Oh
called
shit!
Jeremy's Death.
Uno the
Between
movie.
Gavin's Death.
Was Uno the movie 2018?
No.
Last year. That was
We almost filmed Uno 2 this week.
But literally we were like,
talked about it.
What are we gonna do? And Ryan goes, Uno? And they were like, nah.
I like the reasoning too. Where it's like we don't have enough people here to torture.
Somebody said bum cheese. That's a really good one.
Bum cheese.
Oh,
Bum cheese
Criminal
is really good.
Masterminds.
Criminal Masterminds.
I think me
yeah.
stopping the audio of Criminal Masterminds is probably one of my favorite.
Alfredo's initiation into the Destiny 2 raid.
Oh yeah, Alfredo
Yeah.
salt
The
bath.
raid, yeah.
I gotta thank Ryan for that one. That was just like I'm fucking
Man,
I'm out of my shell
I will
now.
say we should go back and take a look at that. I don't know if we still have all the raw
Ooh.
footage, but Ryan and I's argument almost got entirely edited out of,
Yeah.
of the final thing because Ryan and I went off on each other and it all got cut.
Theater Mode Live.
There's a lot of
only
uncomfortable
so
stuff
much
that
we
got
could
cut.
That was a really good one.
That was
Theater Mode
The
Live?
Theater Mode Live at the Paramount
RTX?
in the first turn on.
Which RTX?
The one in Austin. Well, we did both.
The
Both
Austin.
of them
I
were
guess-
this year. I
yeah.
personally had more fun in the Australia one because I thought the movie was more enjoyable.
But
But the Austin
This
one
one
was
when there was
fucking
edited and
awesome.
stuff?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Austin one had an
What?
amazing.
No,
reaction.
we went to both of them.
I know.
The one that was all about sex. Yeah, that you're.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, buddy.
that was one of my favorite parts. Anytime there's something bad on the screen, I look down and see what Millie was doing.
yeah. it's just like-
She's always like,
I'm excited to do more Theater Mode Live. We're
Yeah.
definitely 100% doing more Theater Mode Live next year
oh,
in 2018. I don't know how much, but we're doing more.
Hegemite.
Hey, so it's a great one.
oh, that was awful, dude. My pillow
I was
smelled
right next to
terrible
it.
the next morning. All like came out
Jeremy
of my
breaking
head.
the
carried
desk was
over.
actually 2016.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
last
because
year.
we showed off that clip at
last summer.
Let's Play Live Chicago.
I just remember people this year being like,
It was
"It's
New
been 1
York we
year
showed
since
it off
the desk kick." That's why I remember.
We showed it off in New York.
Was it New York we showed it?
it was.
You guys should bring back Versus and Trials Files. That's 2 no's.
Trials files, man.
Trials Files.
Miles.
Start and continuation
Jeff
of
wouldn't
Sky
do that.
Factory. Sky Factory started this year. That was
Yep.
that reinvigorated Minecraft in a way
For-
that
for
I
a
never
lot of you
thought we
guys,
could.
too.
Someone pointed out that in one of the first episodes of Sky Factory, we were like, all right, so this is Minecraft 2017.
Oh.
And then it was. It was every episode.
Although
like,
I will say we're nearing the end of Sky Factory.
think we are,
Yeah,
yeah.
we probably got it. I know I have another episode in me at least, but
Ryan mucked around with some stuff on his personal side of things on his Sky Factory at his house that I think we can add on to ours and
That was the
increase
discussion,
length.
yeah.
yeah,
So-
and also we need to beat the Chaos Dragon. That's the ending.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, kill the Chaos Dragon, there's the end.
Please do Uno 2, call it Dose the movie.
Uno Dos.
Yeah, Uno
Dose.
Dose.
heard that about 10,000 times. Yeah.
Trevor
getting zip tied to the wall. That was a good one.
The Bounce House of Achievement Hunter.
Bounce
Oh,
House.
I
I
love
came
the
to the
Bounce
Mousetrap.
House
We
is
just
lovely.
threw away the Mousetrap.
Bounce House
too.
is gone. I'm sad.
It had to
Are
be.
you though? I mean, Jeff, we have Moonball now.
Yeah,
we couldn't have
it's
Moonball
true.
with Bounce
Moonball.
House.
Moonball.
That's coming out this week.
Oh, it is?
Flinch's Mooney Do, yeah.
Oh, man. Fletchless Mooney Doos.
AH animated becoming a proper thing. I
Yeah,
agree.
absolutely. That was a great one. Someone asked if we were doing the new raid in Destiny. I don't think we have any plans to do that.
There isn't a new raid.
There isn't.
There is a new one.
Someone said
There's like
something raid.
there's like hard
raid
mode.
layers, which is like hard mode, yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And-
It's like a new
until-
feature.
I think even if a new raid came out, I don't know if we'll do it because I mean the last raid just really didn't perform very well, even with all that.
Yeah, it's Jeremy's right. I mean,
Destiny's just.
here's the
doesn't
thing.
do
It's
well.
like Destiny has. I looked it up. We had made over 40 videos in Destiny 1, I think.
Yeah, it was
which is a
something nuts.
tremendous amount. Destiny was one of those videos where we liked it so much that if it was a purely business decision, we probably wouldn't make more videos in it. But we liked it so much, we had so much fun with it that it was like, we got to do stuff for us every once in a while. You know, that's pure, and that's what Destiny. A lot of the Destiny content was. Even though we knew it would probably underperform.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 is the same boat, except I don't think anybody has had as much fun playing Destiny 2 as we did Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Like I'll be honest with you, I didn't enjoy that raid at all.
Me neither.
Like I had fun. I had fun with the dogs. We were stealthing, like that
That
one.
was fun. That
we
was pretty fun.
killed-
I
that.
enjoyed that, and I enjoyed whatever we did before that. But every other leg of the raid just was like felt like work to me, and I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy the day like when we got in the huge fight and we did the big thing and the final boss. It wasn't fun. None of that was fun to me. Fighting the final boss, jumping from the platforms. It was like the previous raids were stressful and fun. Like when I was scared, I couldn't jump on the back of the guy and I was freaking out and I had my meltdown. Like even though that was so stressful, that was fun. Destiny 2 raid was just stress for me.
It was a lot of stress.
And
Very
so if it's going to
stressful.
underperform and the next raid is going to be anything like that raid, I don't know.
Also,
I'm not
yeah,
going
like,
to push for us to make it.
It didn't perform super well, and people don't even realize, I think, watching it, the amount of time that one series of raid videos eats out of Achievement Hunter. Because it's
Yeah.
not even just the
The post-production time alone.
yeah, the post-production time is huge. The time to record it of all the stuff you don't see.
Yeah, sometimes
you can
like
cut out whole videos.
there was was it the Crota raid where we threw away 8 hours of footage, recorded footage.
Yeah.
It was an entire day
And then same
of
with
failure.
even getting yourself to the level to do the raid. I mean,
Yeah.
we did a lot. We recorded
like a
a
week's
ton
worth
of
of
Destiny 2
prep,
videos that will
like-
never come out.
Yeah.
Strikes and missions and all this kind of stuff so that we could level up. Nightfalls and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Those videos will never come out but it was time that we wasted doing it rather than filming something.
Setup time and post time is so high.
Well, it wasn't wasted time if it pays off in the video.
Yeah.
And it's one of those frustrating things too, where like I think the Destiny content's some of the best content we make. Like that fight between Alfredo and Ryan and Michael and me and everybody and Jack egging people on. To me, even though it's
Ryan, how
hard
did that
to watch,
happen?
it's hard for me to watch. It's still I'm super happy with it and I'm very proud of it. I thought it was funny and real and like giving people kind of a peek behind the veil. And it's also us playing up our roles a little bit. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't like nobody was gonna get into a fist fight or anything.
No.
But I think that is far more interesting and compelling than a lot of the other stuff we do. But if people don't watch it and don't agree, then
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
It's true.
You know, it sucks. I wish people. I think that Destiny video with that fight deserved 1 million views. You know, more as much as a Sunday driving or whatever, or a fucking sensitivity training that's got 2 million views. You know, that we did. It's like
And it's a shame,
personally
'cause a video
frustrating.
like that will always be outperformed by like half an hour of us playing Siege
Or
and
GTA.
having
Yeah.
fun. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I'll play Rainbow Six Vegas again for the 10,000th time.
Yeah.
and it'll do
Still
better.
so
That's always the thing. Is like, I mean, like Bernie's talked about it before. It's like anything you do, you could put up the video that you spent years on refining, making perfect, and the day you put up your video, there's a cat video that gets 10 billion views. And
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, shit. You know, you can never be that.
Fucking like a little like Millie was showing me this morning. A little kid opens a banana at Christmas, and it's like doesn't matter because that's gonna get 100 million views.
Yeah, absolutely.
Banana baby.
A lot of people are saying like behind the scenes stuff this year for 2017, like
Between the games and all
between
that?
the games, like the bouncy balls
Yeah,
and like
fantastic.
that. This was definitely the year of like I think the weapon unboxing stuff, like having
live
you guys
action.
send stuff into AWU really kind of amped up that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
we just get shit like, all right, what can we do with
gotta
this?
do something
Reacting
with it,
to
yeah.
it.
That was
doing
another good one
stuff
for
with
me, like revitalizing the AWU as a show.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
I like where we are.
AWU, I mean, like achievement owners, we've altered our kind of vision and direction over the years, and AWU is just one of those lasting things that's been around.
And I would say that was you and Trevor spearheaded that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
fucking with the format.
Well, because it was either we're gonna have to kill AWU because it's just not pulling in
no,
numbers.
that's not true.
I mean, it was getting there.
AWU, it's a misnomer. AWU is, and people don't realize this, AWU is one of the most successful shows that we make for these reasons. Very tangible reasons. One, it's easy to sell to sponsors, so we can
Yep.
sell it.
Yep.
So if an AWU video gets sponsored by a fucking mattress or a food prep
Dollar
or a
Shave
watch
Club, yeah.
or a shaving thing or whatever,
Flowers, yeah.
whatever one of those are, that instantly makes it more profitable than Minecraft or GTA. Right there.
Yeah.
Like it already makes more money than those. But people look at AWU and they say, oh, I got 150,000 views or 200,000 views. It sucks. They could have made a video in Hitman that got 400,000 views. Except AWU serves a very important purpose, and it always has. And we focus more on that now of communicating directly with our audience without any distractions, like presenting whatever message we have for them. Hey, we're going to go on tour. We're going to be in Tampa. Here's tickets to go see us in Tampa if you want to go.
Right,
That's
yeah, that's a big
infinitely
one.
valuable. We have a new shirt. We have a new jacket. We want you to buy it. And we have analytics and metrics that say if Jack wears a jacket in AWU on Monday, we sell X number more jackets. And that is value.
Yeah.
That's a tremendous amount of value. If we mention a video, like, hey, we played this video, you guys might have missed it last week, check it out, and it gets 40,000 more views because of that, or 50,000 more views, that's infinite value. That's like, AWU is a very, very, very valuable show to Achievement Hunter, irrespective of views, because of those things. And it's our ability, and it's also, one of the things that we pride ourselves on at Rooster Teeth and that I've loved since day one, since we first started to turn Achievement Hunter from edutainment into just entertainment, is involving the audience. Fails of the week, we put up the first episode of the week, we said, if you have a fail, send it to us. We had 120,000 submissions in the first month.
Yeah.
We never got through them.
Yeah.
We never came close.
no way.
Yeah, we were
Horse,
literally years behind.
send us your map. I love making the audience a part of the content. And AWU is a great way to do that. Somebody sends us a knife, we fuck around with a knife. It's awesome. Somebody
No
sends
one's
us.
been hurt yet.
No?
I mean,
Not
everybody's been hurt,
significantly, but
the audience sends us Febreze. We come up with something to do with Febreze. The audience sends us a bounce castle. Look at all the content we got out of the bounce castle. That's our way of interacting directly with the audience informing and affecting the content that we make. And I think that that's super, super valuable.
yeah. And it's also cool to say AWU is the second I think second, maybe third longest running show of all of Rooster Teeth.
What would be longer?
Red versus Blue.
Yeah,
is
well, I know
longer,
that.
and the RT podcast.
Is it? RT Podcast is
RT
longer?
podcast, I think, started before I came in full time. So RT podcast has been around. How many episodes? Do we know how many episodes RT podcast has?
472.
472.
Yeah,
And Awu's at
So about a year.
Awu's at like 402 or 3.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
just did 400 the other day.
Yeah, so it's Red versus Blue, and then RT podcast, and then Awu is the third longest running show.
So Awu's was never going anywhere. We weren't going to get rid of it, but it did need a new kind of paint.
Yeah,
you know,
that's absolutely
and they got it.
Because it's also like Awu. I came up with the idea of Awu. You know, hey, internet, want a peanut? Back in those days when we were just making achievement guides, and then we were talking about achievements, and so like the idea of an achievement of the week was an informative and a necessary thing at that point in the history of Achievement Hunter. Nobody gives a fuck about achievements.
Well, honestly, like
No way. Yeah,
the big thing,
guys are worthless.
the big thing about
now
Awu,
it's but it's still
There's some
super
people that I
useful
think
to
can still
say,
do it, but
you know,
we-
hey, we're doing a thing in your town, or we're gonna be at RTX London, or watch this video that has Millie in it, or
Yeah.
buy this fucking pair of shoes, or whatever dumb thing it is.
my big thing for Awu was initially when we started. I mean, Achievement Hunter 9 years ago when we started, I would be like, hey, video game company, we're Achievement Hunter. We're a group. We're from Rooster Teeth, like Red vs. Blue. If you ever heard that, we're kind of a gaming offshoot. And it was me having to pitch us every single time I talked to a new game company. And then we'd go, you know, and so the idea behind Awu was like, let's put our faces out there so people will recognize us if we do things and be like, I can point to that, be like, look, there's me on our site making a video that has 200,000 views or 250,000 views. That's me. So I can be like, here's us. You know, actually phones didn't have video back then, but yeah. So there we are. And I remember the first time it paid off, biggest time it paid off was the very first PAX East. I went to go visit 2K to go talk to them about something, or I just had like a press thing where I was gonna go say hi to 2K. And while I was waiting for my time, it was like me and a couple other, media guys and like this PR person. These two guys around the corner, they go, "Oh my God, Jack from Achievement Hunter, are you huge fans? Gonna get a photo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Took some photos, and then we all went inside. And the media person pulled me off. She goes, "Wait, who are you again? Like, what do you do?" Like, like I couldn't have
I should
scripted
probably
it better.
know who he is.
And like literally, it was like, oh my, yeah, like those guys recognized my face because of Awu, because at that time it was all this game video. Like we weren't out there, and unless you heard me talking, you wouldn't recognize that. And so on that, I mean, it's amazing how far we've come from back then, explaining what the hell we were. It's like we're Game Facts except with video and personality.
Yeah.
And to now, where it's like companies are just throwing stuff at us, and it's like, please play our game, please do this, and it's like,
Well, Awu always
Well,
had.
that makes us sound like assholes. I'm very appreciative of
Yeah.
anything
Oh, no,
you throw at us.
Very
Yeah, no,
thankful.
thank
The
you.
packages
has
sent
always
in. And
also been not as much anymore, but like a thing of you need to learn the personalities.
It's also such a
you need to
dumb
learn
name.
them, and you know, like their face, especially as more and more people came in, it was a chance to actually get faces on camera and like, you know, so that you can recognize people and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
And, like
that's-
nowadays we don't need that as much because we have so many, like.
so many outlets. you know?
Yeah, we have so many things. Like we're on all these different Rooster Teeth shows that that are all live action. We have the Between the Games. We have webcams in a lot of videos and stuff like that. So, like,
That's
now
also
it's not-
part of what the shorts ended up being for as well early on, was to get people to put the face with the name. Because we would go to Comic-Con and people would be like, "Oh, I love Red vs. Blue. Do you play a character?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I play Griff." And they're like, "Oh, cool." And then we put out Awu, and then people were like, "Oh my God, Jeff!" And they would recognize you, be like, "Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
works.
It
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool." And then we started doing shorts for a couple of reasons. That's
Gavin
one of the
clones
reasons.
behind
yeah.
the door, and then everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. I remember one of my first days I came in to help work was you guys shooting the finale of season 1 of Shorts, and Bernie sat on your head, and you were more pissed off than I'd ever seen you.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That hurt really bad.
Yeah.
Well, how about you? Was your highlight going to see the woods and being the ticket counter?
Yeah, that's my highlight.
I thought that might be, yeah.
Yeah.
I took Millie to the premiere of the Sugar Pine movie.
I heard you yelled at James and Elise from Funhaus.
You didn't yell at them. Did I tell this story? I don't know if I told this
you
story.
can.
It was very funny. She was taking tickets, and there she had like 3 lists. She had like general admission, like pre-sale, and VIP. And she's got these lists and a Sharpie. And everybody that comes in, Millie is like letting them in and giving them their badges. James and Elise walked up, and Elise goes, "Hey, Millie, how's it going? It's good to see you." That's my Elise, by the way.
Right, it's very Canadian. I like it.
And she goes, "How you been?" And Millie goes, "I'm great. I don't have time to talk to you. You're on the list. Here you go. I'll talk to you later."
Whoa, bam!
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm
She
busy.
goes, "I'm very busy right now."
she's got things to do.
Do I look like I have time for
There's a
friends?
system, you know. There's a flow that Millie had going on, and couldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, it's good to see Achievement Hunter. We're Jeff, do you know we're coming up on the 10th anniversary of Achievement Hunter this year?
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah. July 28th is the 10th anniversary of
Oh,
Achievement
you
Hunter.
old fucks.
Jesus.
It's wild to think that 10 freaking years of Achievement Hunter. So I'm working on something for us for the 10-year anniversary, a little internal thing. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
Burn it all down.
yeah.
We just set fire.
Set us a
All this dynamite. I've been patching in all this dynamite in the walls
It's
for
a can of
years.
kerosene and a
Yeah.
You guys thought Gavin's flamethrower got stolen, huh? No, but yeah. So it's pretty wild to see kind of the evolution of how things have gone, and like I mean, where we are now from where we began is just night and day, and it's totally. I mean, I don't know. To me, this isn't what I thought we'd be doing now, but I'm very happy that we are, and this is better than anything I could have ever dreamed of.
Somebody said Battle Buddies.
Hey,
Well,
that started this year.
No, that was not a hint. You're not getting shoes. Or if you are, I'm not aware of it. Sorry about that.
But who's getting shoes?
Someone
I always
like,
have
we're
shoes on the
gonna
brain.
choose.
Yeah, sorry.
Bouncy balls behind between the games. Did theater mode begin this year?
No, that was the year before last.
No, the year before. Okay.
2016.
Oh, did you guys? Hopefully, you watched the Cannibal the Musical.
Somebody thinks
theater
Millie,
mode.
you look bored.
Matter of fact, we can talk about theater modes.
Are you bored?
Nailed it. That guy hit that bullseye.
Nailed it.
Theater mode's coming back in January. It's coming back January 19th.
Yeah.
Hey!
January 19th with episode number 50. That's right. Achievement Hunter's coming back doing more theater mode starting January 19th.
Is that... What was that movie? Was that the...
Cannibal
I don't know. I haven't been in a theater in a while.
No, Cannibal was the Christmas
Cannibal's
one that came
Christmas.
out.
We've shot like
It was the fishing movie, right?
No.
fishing movies later.
Frankenstein's Hungry Dead.
Frankenstein's Hungry Dead. I wasn't in that
Is
one.
where we're returning with.
Sounds like a
2018,
terrible
my
movie.
goal is to be in more theater mode movies, which means I probably won't be.
Yeah, I think we've shot like 6 of the 8-ish we do per season now already.
I want to be in every episode.
3 of the only 3?
Bam.
I mean, to walk on for a second.
3 and Christmas.
That'll
Okay, so we
count.
shot 4.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, we got theater mode coming out very soon, and theater mode live. I'm sure we'll be doing more of those in 2018. So I love doing theater mode
Jeff
live.
already said we would.
Somebody said I never put together their puzzle. You know, it's funny.
You got in trouble for that.
For what?
Someone with the puzzle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, all right.
What did I get in trouble with? Did I?
The puzzle. They told us to stop making it, right?
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't know.
Yeah.
I want to do a puzzle. I was hanging out with
We
Bethany.
didn't know.
I was hanging out with Bethany after work the other day, and she wanted to. Because that stupid puzzle on the podcast, I've now put together puzzles all the time. Like Millie and I always have a puzzle at
Oh
our
my
new place.
God.
What is-
We have so many puzzles.
We have a lot of puzzles.
What do you guys do with them after they're finished?
I
Just
give them
frame
away.
them?
Yeah. So if you want a puzzle, let me know. What's the point? I'm not going to put it together twice. And what's the point of holding on to a bunch of puzzles I'm never going to put together again? So I give them away. I want to do a puzzle podcast. I want to do like Puzzle Pals, where you just like
Puzzle
you just like
Pals.
sit and put together a
Have a nice little
podcast, very relaxing
conversation.
for like
Put
an
together a
hour.
podcast.
It's just a 12-hour puzzle. 12-hour
I want to take. I want to take that big ass puzzle, the one that I spilled everywhere, the 24,000 piece one, and I want to just have a podcast where the podcast is over when that puzzle's done. So
No,
just
it's like you, it's
each
at my
week.
house.
About
Is it?
6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each week
Cat
we work on
wanted
it a
it,
little
right?
bit.
Cat wanted it, and so I was like,
Has she
on the
been putting
broadcast,
it
I was like,
together?
"Is anyone taking that 24,000 piece puzzle and stuff like that?" And they're like, "No, I guess
You
not."
working on it?
Cat's been working on
That's
it.
awesome.
Really?
She's making progress.
Yeah, I went to Home Depot, bought pieces of plywood, like giant things of plywood, and just brought them to like an upstairs office so the cats can't get in. And we've just duct taped them all together so that she could build.
That's
it on
awesome.
That. But she still would have to like build a quarter of it, and then would have to move it aside. and
Yeah.
build next
You know,
to it.
there's a puzzle that's twice the size of that one.
It's insane. I walk in like
48,000
Cat builds
pieces.
puzzles all the time.
Bags,
And
like
sometimes I
giant
walk in and I'm
family
like,
cereal-sized
"I'll help," and I put a
bags of
couple
puzzle
in.
pieces.
This one I walk in and look at it and I go, no,
No,
and I
hell
leave.
no. I don't want to touch that.
I want to I think it'd be fun to just do like a weekly where you put like a 1,000 piece puzzle. Whenever it's done, you just do a new one, and then like have a big like charity thing, like Extra Life or something, where you just have that 24,000 piece puzzle and you can't stop till it's done.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like an endurance thing.
Well, we have a giant space on one of our walls. It's like up pretty high, and
put it there.
if she's gonna finish it, we're just gonna like try and laminate the whole thing and mount it up.
I wouldn't start that at all because you'll reach
No, I
a
mean, I'm
certain
not gonna
point.
touch it. She
Yeah,
can
you'll
do
reach
it.
a certain point where it's like I put in so many hours and I pieced together a good chunk of this. Where it's like I'm committed now.
I picked up a piece and I saw like a piece of a fish on it.
Yeah.
And I looked at the thing and there was like 800 fish. I'm like, I don't care about this. Like, what the fuck is
No.
that?
It's so easy to get lost in. Like last night, Millie was playing PUBG with Andrew Panton, and I was kind of listening to them in the
That's
background.
cool.
And
This is a
and then
montage?
I just like sat down at
Time lapse?
my my counter kitchen counter where my puzzle is, and I was like, I'll just put a piece in. I looked up. I spent 2 hours.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I mean, I
where
can
did the
see
2
how
hours
puzzles
go?
do that.
It's so fast.
Is this across all of them or just 91?
No, it's got to be across all of them.
I don't know. Starting
That
on
says
91
That's
here,
because
so.
it says 91.
Yeah, so this-
otherwise they wouldn't have.
If for
Yeah, what would be the
listening,
point of
there's a
mentioning it?
montage right now. It's a time lapse of us building the Achievement Hunter Fake Age Crew puzzle.
Which is always cool to see. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
it form.
I think that puzzle had problems, and we ended up pulling it from the store. But I would like to get a really solid, good puzzle going again, and in the store and made again a new Achievement Hunter. Like whenever we like that.
Go to the next one.
I love that poster. That poster's kind of showing its age a little bit. Like
Yeah.
that poster's like 2 or 3 years old now. We
We've-
need a new version of that puzzle.
We've talked about doing the Achieve Men,
Like a boy band,
yeah,
new
like
boy band
like a
poster
new
or
boy
whatever.
band style poster where we're all like dressed up to the nines and stuff. I want to do that. I think that'd be a super easy shoot to do, and I have access to some very very fancy cars if we ever want to do that. So.
You know where Bernie lives, or
No, my dad works for a leasing company, and they have like Ferraris and Porsches and stuff there all the time. And
That's
so,
not Bernie. He would never get past the front guards.
sure.
so
But Jack's on the list.
Yeah.
The no entry list.
the automatic lasers just. trained on
I'm
me.
sorry, sir, Mr. Patillo. I'm told Mr. Burns is not in today.
You better get out here.
Is that right,
tomorrow.
Mr. Burns?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's
Yeah,
not.
he's not.
in.
He's
You
not.
better get out here before the killbots arrive.
Man, speaking of killbots, you know what I watched the other day that is sadly fucking horrible?
Last Jedi.
No, Last Jedi is great. I watched Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. That is such a disappointing movie.
Oh,
That movie, it
visually look amazing.
gorgeous movie, and there's elements of it that are brilliant, but the actors are so horribly miscast. Like
Yeah.
the Dane DeHaan dude as like a swashbuckling leading man did not work at all.
At all.
He looks like he's like half asleep at all times. He's got those weird bags under his eyes. But if you think of that movie with like Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich, or like something like that, where it's like some real solid actors, like I understand him as like a leading man, like a real kind of charismatic dude, or like a Ryan Reynolds or someone like that. Holy shit, that
would've been
movie would have been
awesome,
so much better. But man, it's so bad.
I don't think. It's not
Take
casting
that.
well.
Iris.
Shitty
Iris is the highlight of the year. Sorry.
So Iris, is the highlight.
Iris.
Iris gets to be the highlight of the year.
Oh, Iris
Yeah.
is horrible.
Yeah, she's
Super,
the
super
best
cute.
part of the year.
But yeah, Valerian was not a good movie. God, some of the CGI, some of the ideas, like big market, like the idea of like
Teeth is a good movie. That
like
would not be good for
crazy
theater.
multi-universe marketplace. Like that's a really cool idea, and like that would be really neat. But then this Dane DeHaan and that Cara Delevingne or whatever her name is, and,
Delevingne.
just like don't work.
Oh, the Delinger.
If you do want a puzzle podcast, if you do want to, because a bunch of people are saying it, just let Evan and Patrick know constantly. Just bug them. Don't stop bothering them. Just all day long, tweet and email and write in letter campaigns.
I'm working-
MoveOn.org.
I'm working on something with Patrick right now that I've been pitching for like 3 years that may actually happen in 2018. So that's exciting.
Is it a system where we just live stream our shows over and over and over?
Thank you so much. Fuck you so much.
Anyway, isn't that what Funhaus is doing now? Did they start that?
Oh yeah, they did it first though. We
Yeah,
were
yeah.
playing
on the
if we did
Jack's
it.
ears. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could copy Funhaus.
We could copy Funhaus. So take their good idea.
I know. I feel like such a jerk.
I need more alcohol. Is there more rum? I emptied all the spice rum. I need more.
Please tell me we're gonna get a gathering to get people to watch Infinity War.
Fuck yes.
Because
in the
that's-
broadcast room.
I love it. Somebody said, "Will Gavin finally be on the theater mode?" The kid's got a memory of a goldfish.
That's true.
Like the attention span of a
get some
goldfish.
alcohol.
I don't think he could do it.
Sit
That's why
through
he's
all
not
of
on D&D.
Well,
or
that's why you just get
theater
him
mode.
drunk and he's.
He'd just be like,
let him go.
it would start with him. He'd say like 6 things, then he'd be on his phone, then he'd just get up and walk away 12 minutes into the movie, and we'd never see him
What's
again.
up, Jack?
I just caught sight of myself wearing like these fingerless gloves and this. I feel
Yeah.
like this is like the alternate uniform for me in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I was wondering why you were doing this.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
No, it's the
Well, that's
attention
coming out
span
too.
is,
The Achievement Hunter
is
fighting
shallow.
game. Yeah.
We'll play Mario Kart. He'll last like a couple rounds and then bounce.
A lot of people like the AH rap.
Hey, that
That
was
was
a lot of fun.
awesome.
I was gonna say something and it totally left my mind.
Find it.
No, it's gone.
Bring it back.
It's gone. It never
Cunning
even
stunts.
exists as far as
Cunning
I'm
stunts
concerned.
were great. People really like cunning stunts.
Kind of stuff's fucking
It's fun.
It is
dude.
fun.
It's
It's
fun.
Typically race
fun
stuff
to
people don't
watch
think
too,
of.
because it's like it's always up there with who's gonna get sprunked and bipped and all that.
That content creates itself
Yep.
easily.
Well, it doesn't. Rockstar creates it. And then,
And then you think about it, like a higher being created the humans that are work at Rockstar.
in my brain, the stuff that like makes
man, like-
itself like totally just every time it's different, it always works. This goddamn Gmod.
What a really sweet thing to say. Jedi Jikori said, I feel like Achievement Hunter has set the standard for how to successfully monetize the Let's Play model while continuing to lift up and involve the audience.
Oh, and you'd be wrong.
It's far too much
Swing and a
credit to
miss.
you.
I think I was gonna say something to the tune of like, because Jack said that he's working on something that may or may not get, that may or may not like
do with
be
a
used and stuff like that. A couple more days, and I'm gonna start drinking again. But
All right.
I know.
Alcoholics. It's kids.
but yeah, like that.
There it
I
is.
think I tweeted something about that the other day. That like, that's what's awesome about Rooster Teeth is you can just like, I kind of want to. You were saying it earlier when you're like, I have this idea and I want to do it.
yeah.
But it's, I mean, like anyone in the company can do that. Can be like,
Yeah.
I want to do this and then pitch it.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
What's the point of having a company like this if we don't
Exactly.
No, it's awesome having that kind of like.
prize and support
audience.
and nurture and lift up and like help creativity flourish, right? I mean, I mean, that's the idea at least.
Yeah, I had a really good conversation about 2018 the other day with Lewis, and I was like, man, the amount of like things, opportunities, and everything like that's on today. I was like, this is awesome. I feel like there's not restrictions, and you can go anywhere and do anything, put your hands in different.
I would love to show the audience the whiteboard I have plotted out of all the things that Achievement Hunter, like it was in the context of a larger like Let's Play family. What are we doing? But like all the specific things Achievement Hunter has working, bullet pointed things Achievement Hunter has going in 2018. I can't. But if I can show it, it's like staggering. And you look at it and you think, well, that's impossible. But if even half of those things get made, even half of the thing, like literally just cut it down the middle, half of it, it's gonna be the coolest year in the history of Rooster Teeth. Or for us. I don't give a shit about the rest of the guys, but
2018 is gonna be nuts from a lot of the things I hear as well. Just like not even from our department, just
no, just in
from all
general.
departments.
Sammy Jin posted the photo of Chad and Ryan kissing during
Nice,
Extra
huh?
Life.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Chad kissed, like, I kissed Chad twice. Ryan kissed Chad twice.
Chad's a mouthful.
Chad's lips
Yeah.
have been around the block.
Dude, I love Chad.
Chad's lips have been around.
Chad's
great.
Oh my god, man!
awesome.
He sacrifices his
awesome.
body so hard for Extra Life. That dude, I can't say enough good things about Chad. He's such a good dude.
I mean, him and his wife are just genuinely sweet and awesome too.
Yeah.
Justin likes the Hap rap.
Hap hap.
The Hat Battle.
Hap battle.
Yeah. You're always saying not to happen.
Jeremy wrote a book.
I
He
wrote a
published a
book this
book in
year,
2017.
John Bishop says do an Achievement Hunter Racing League. That could actually be kind of fun. We've never really done racing games never do well for us. And when that's not really our style of game, like I probably play more racing than anybody else here.
I would assume,
but it's like that could be kind of neat. Like if we did something, because we did the hockey.
Burnout Revenge, dude.
I mean, we did the hockey league, but I mean, do something like Forza or something.
Sprunking is built into that game.
That's true.
Who's your
Just say sprunked instead of taken out.
out of all of Rooster Teeth and the Let's Play family and everything? Who's your favorite? What's your favorite content?
You gotta say Sugar Pine. Right?
Bam.
Are they the only content you
Sugar
watch?
Pine finale is
Yeah.
hit too.
Yeah.
Season 2 finale. Dude, those guys piss me off because they're so fucking talented.
They're really
Sugar
good,
Pine,
yeah.
Man, the stuff
It's
they put
annoying.
out, it's fascinating. Like
Yeah.
I have friends that don't watch internet content that I'm like, I just watch this. Just put on Alternative Lifestyle season 1 and 2, and just watch it because it's fascinating what those guys do. Because they blend the line of scripted versus improv versus completely unscripted,
Which makes it
so well.
Fucking difficult to hang out with them.
Sometimes.
They're always going,
Yeah.
always on.
That I will say, like someone
Always a bit.
posted an image of like renamed podcasts. Like ours was Drinking and Screaming for 2 hours.
Yeah.
RT podcast was Rich Millennials, and the one for Sugar Pine 7 was Is This a Bit?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Is this a
It's funny.
true.
I've known Kib for a year now. I met Kib for the first. I met Kib
Yeah, yeah.
for the first time
You
at a
mean
bar,
Clayton.
like Clayton.
Yeah.
Like
Or Clay
4 or 5 months ago. What a nice, smart dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally different than you know.
But like anytime I've met them in this room, like in stage 5 or somewhere, it's like, oh yeah, I'm meeting characters right now. These are not these are not human beings.
You're not real humans.
Yeah.
And then you wonder when it's gonna stop, but it doesn't stop. It just
doesn't.
keeps going. Yeah.
But,
The reunion was that for us.
Jeff, you were almost in the finale of that, right?
They're just
I
going
wanted
and
to
going.
be. I just couldn't make it to LA.
alas.
Yeah.
Let's
It was
see here.
bad timing.
I like someone was like suggesting things that we should do more of in 2018, and they were like more community GTA races, which we could do that. We haven't done like a big game GTA thing in a while.
If we're gonna do that, we need to do it in PC. It's just a lot easier to get.
It is,
to
yeah.
fill-
Jeff
fill
loves
the-
PC, so I mean,
No, it's easier to deal with the lobby system on the PC.
Yeah, the lobby system
Well,
is like
yeah.
a huge pain in the ass in the Xbox.
We've talked about having big open worlds too, where it's like people can kind of jump in whenever they want to, like have big like a Let's Play family server of
The
some
biggest
game.
reason
Yeah,
we
but-
have not moved GTA to PC, there is only really one reason that we haven't, and it's all of our cars and
time and
everything
money
all the money.
is in Xbox.
I wonder if we could talk to Rockstar about like, can we get another like transfer thing?
If we could, I mean, that'd
I
be.
mean,
yeah,
would you be
do
up
it.
for that, Jeffrey? If because you only play GTA at the office, right?
Me? Yeah, I only play it for.
Would you be okay moving it to PC if you?
As long as the map editor works as well, if not better, on the PC, and map can.
I can
I would
only
say as
imagine it
well,
works
if
at
not
least-
better.
Yeah, I can only imagine it works as good. I mean, it's the same thing. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll talk to the guys up there. See if
I gotta
there's
buy
any-
That's one of the
cars.
games that I notice a frame issue with. Like when you're driving in that game, it can drop to like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like when you're flying and shit just pops in front of you, it's like, oh shit, there's a tree there. Like stuff that it spawns in like late. So, all right, I'll see. So you would be okay with that?
Yeah.
I think Gavin's the only person who plays GTA outside of the office. He
does.
and I think he may actually play it on PC.
I don't know.
So
He said he was collecting. I talked to him the other day. He said he was getting achievements. So if you can get achievements on the Xbox, then yes.
Vegemite.
Someone
Someone posted a picture of it, and I was just like, oh.
I've spent so much money to catch up to you guys in GTA. That's a lot.
Have your money?
I mean, not my money.
there we
It's an
are.
expense.
I mean, like, what do you need to catch up with this? Though? I mean, there's
Cars? I don't have.
You can buy some cars, but I mean, it's not like
They're expensive as
$1
shit.
million every
Well,
time.
I mean, if you're buying like
I got
newer
2
cars-
mil in my bank account right now. That's
Yo, I
like
got 2 mil.
one car, maybe.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1.5.
Depending on the car.
Yeah, exactly.
Please, let's calm down.
Chris Kringle Ember says, "What's everyone's goal for 2018?" That's a good question. My goal for every year, I give myself at least one big project that I like to be like. This year, I did this, and it was awesome. This past year, there were 2 for this, or I guess 3 for this past year. Let's Play Live Tour is 1, and that went off pretty damn well. I'm pretty happy with that. Then the escape room at RTX, that was my next like dream thing, and that turned out very, very well. I don't know if it's coming back for the next one. We'll see. Haven't heard anything about it. And then Extra Life, like raising $1 million in Extra Life. I mean, Extra Life is a recurring goal thing, but those were my big ones this year, or this 2017. Next year, I don't know. I want to do a broadcast show. Like again, the show I'm working on is be kind of fun. That's sort of my dream. And then I mean, Extra Life is crushing, and it's kind of like that's a beast that moves on its own now. And I'd love to do more Let's Play Lives, but I think the broadcast thing I want to do is going to be my big project I work on.
Nice.
How about you, Jeremy?
I want to, 2018, I want to start something new for Rooster Teeth.
Okay.
I have a couple things in
Yeah.
the pipelines, but starting something new for
Yeah,
Rooster
it's
It's
kind of
called-
what you and I were talking about a little bit yesterday.
It's
We
called
were talking about process and
$500,
stuff.
but
How about you, Alfredo?
I mean,
Not get fired.
this year, not get fired. One. This year is more just getting situated with everybody. Getting my footing properly set. For 2018, there is already some things in motion and some changes being made to streaming, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's like the first half, and then just trying to mesh better in content. You know what I mean? A lot of like me being content over the years has been like informative from like IGN or like playing well at a video game. But here it's just like, hey, the video
gotta
game
throw
is
that away.
Yeah, the video game
Yeah.
is like in the background, like just bring out the personality. The video game is just like something extra. So having that shift and change, like rewinding my brain
And
over
then he
like
comes in and
6
we go,
years.
why aren't you winning?
Yeah.
we always describe like the way we play video games. We play video games like an instrument. Like we play it like a guitar, like a guitar for somebody. That's not the music comes from everything.
It's the visual thread that ties it all together.
Yeah.
But the performance is what we're focusing on.
Yeah.
How about you, Millie? What are you looking forward to in 2018?
2018.
Many big plans. Graduating high school, driving.
Yeah.
Rock in middle school.
Yeah.
How old are you now, Millie? Like 16, 17?
12.
Okay,
Almost driving.
almost driving.
Almost.
Yeah.
You
Planning
can get a
on
hard
hitting
shirt.
There's some country where that's allowed, probably.
Exactly.
I don't have any goals right now at all. Like, all I want to do is pass school. And
That's good.
That's a
goal.
very
That's a
good
serious
goal.
That's
Yeah.
already better than your father.
Absolutely correct. But pass is not. I mean, we want to aim for better than pass.
I
Like,
know you're.
know.
my straight A daughter.
A and B's. A and B's.
I don't like this A and B's
One
thing.
D
in
and
middle.
one D plus.
We've this A and B's has entered into the conversation with middle school.
Listen,
A's and
school's
B's all of a
harder
sudden.
now.
School is harder
Down to
now.
the top.
Bees are.
What'd you get in
fine, Jeff.
physics?
Bees are good.
What I got in physics? I don't remember.
You're in physics.
A or B?
Already?
In what?
Yeah.
What? Millie,
got
so
a
you're
B in
you're
physics.
What? Well, you're,
It's physics. Of course I'm gonna get a B. I just
Physics
didn't
at
know
12?
what-
Yeah,
you
with
guys
that
are
attitude, you're gonna get a
Well,
B.
yeah.
are you in
well,
7th grade?
sixth?
6th grade. Okay. You're taking physics in 6th grade?
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
failed
nowadays.
physics in the 11th grade.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
I don't think
You
I
can't go toe to toe with Newton by the time you're in 8th grade.
Damn.
She took a class that was statistical analysis.
Why?
I know.
I think I had math. Math 1.
Yeah. Division.
I took
Welcome to fish class.
Cross multiplication.
I think I took algebra 1 and
That's not a
Yeah,
fish.
this
yeah, hot dog, not a
you
hot dog.
passed.
I think I took algebra 1 in 8th grade, and you're already taking much further. I
took algebra in
I think I
8th grade.
took computer class in 6th grade. I think that was like actually it was typing. It was keyboard is what I took.
Algebra is gonna start in 7th grade and stuff. So,
Really?
Yeah.
So are you well, okay, Millie?
You
I
took
know-
algebra last year.
Millie, you're 12. Do you have any goals or aspirations? Like, have you been thinking about what you want to do? Like, if you want to go to college, what you want to major in? I'm just probably not. I'm just curious if you are.
Yes, but then like I always change it, and
That's
then now I
fine.
don't know.
Well, let me, check this out.
Only one.
100% okay.
Check this out. Millie, where do you want to go to school?
UCLA,
What's the
Okay.
acceptance rate at UCLA?
like 17% or something. like
Okay.
that, yeah.
What's the acceptance rate for Harvard?
5.4,
Okay. How about Yale?
like 6.7.
How does she know that? She's fucking 12 years old.
Yeah, in
Jesus.
7th or 6th grade.
Yeah.
Who knows that shit?
She
Memorize.
looked it up. She was just like, I was curious, so I want to know.
Yeah.
See, knowing
so
those
you want-
statistics already puts you in a good position
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be part of that.
Okay. Do you know
Yeah.
what the UCLA mascot is? Okay.
It's a crow.
That's
all right.
not
No, that's
as
okay.
important of a
No, I'm just
statistic.
curious. I was just curious, like how like into like so
Oh,
UCLA is your school
That
you want to go
was-
to?
Yeah.
She wants to go because for the film.
Yeah.
Really? You want to do film? Okay.
Yeah.
did
I
film.
want to be an actor.
I did film.
Film guy.
Oh, you want to be an actor, like an actress? Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Or an
This
actor.
guy wanted to be an actress too.
You might decide you want to
Yeah.
be a dude someday.
I
right?
couldn't grow the hair.
We got science that can do that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
then this is a good city if you want to get started in acting.
Do you think you'll be a girl forever? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. well, it's good.
Good question.
That's cool. All right.
Whatever, I
Good.
mean-
Millie, you are the future of this planet, so good on you.
Yeah.
Here- there we go. UCLA
Sorry, we're
Bruins.
screwing it
so-
up for you.
I
What? It's Boston.
I mean, yeah, it is, but it's also UCLA.
I'm excited
Solid.
about a million things.
Yeah,
but
Jeff. How about you?
I don't want to. I'm excited about one project in specific.
Is it the one that we were deciding between the two, which one to shoot first?
Yeah, the one
Okay.
that we're gonna shoot first. Out of like the 5 to 8 like new first shows that I'm working on, or like trying to help get off the ground. What's my family? There's one specific. I'm excited about all of them, but one that you all know about.
I'm afraid-
I don't know if Alfredo knows about.
I'm afraid.
So excited
I'm afraid it
about
might be bigger than we want it to. Like it's gonna be like, oh, it'll be fun to shoot, and then it's like, oh god, there's.
No,
a lot
I think
behind it.
it's way more than we expect.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm nervous about, and I want to make sure we do it right because I would like to do a lot of it.
It's my passion project.
So
I want it. The idea is bigger than Rooster Teeth for sure.
yeah, it could be
Yeah.
something that ends up elsewhere. So
If we do it right.
that's what you're looking forward to. Do you have anything that you're looking forward to that you can talk about right now? Because I know the audience will be like, God damn it, cop out bullshit answer.
Yeah, sure. This is gonna get me. Well, I was gonna say get me in trouble, but who am I gonna yell at myself? Let's play Spring Break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
we haven't
Hey.
announced it officially, but that's the other. Like I said earlier, I alluded to it. We're gonna have the family reunion and something else. I want to do Spring Break.
There you go.
So we'll have like us at the beach somewhere.
There's your late Christmas present. You get an early announcement of Let's Play
A bunch
Spring
of
Break.
pasty
It's
white
not a-
guys hanging out.
It's not official by any stretch of the imagination, but it is.
I'm burning
we've-
quick. Give me the suntan lotion.
Trevor has been working on it for 2 months now,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
So that's going to be pretty fun. So we know pretty much nothing about the extent of it other than it's just called Let's Play Spring Break, and
Yeah.
come up with your own ideas. So,
And we're doing a theater mode live somewhere around then too,
yeah,
in theory.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah.
Be awesome.
Working on
Be
something.
the-
Working on
That would
something
be an
pretty
awesome-
special.
Theater mode live in
Put
Austin.
me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, be compatible. It's like, well, we need an excuse for me to be there. Be
We had
compatible.
a pool boy Alfredo. I almost said pool boy Trevor. Pool boy Alfredo is walking
Same
around
thing.
like delivering alcohol to everyone. That'd be pretty great. And in your little like
That go
booty-
over well.
With this get good booty
yeah,
shorts
get
on.
good booty shorts. Do like a Drake so. Would you like me to oil your back for
Coconuts
you?
and like
Just delivering
Oh,
Mai Tais.
I gotta lotion down a bunch of pasty white man.
Yep. Welcome to the
That
the
was one
crew.
of my favorite moments of the family reunion. Is Nick kept referring to everyone else on his team as like a pot of belugas. It was all them like super white.
And he's like, look at those
cool.
belugas.
We should totally go and get like fake tans before we do spring break.
I think,
Like, go
I
get-
think
go
Nick
show up orange.
Scarpino might be my favorite person in the
He's
Let's Play
so
family.
funny.
Out of
He is
everybody,
awesome.
I mean, I love everybody. Everybody's special and unique in their way. But I think if I had to pick, if I had to, like, I had a Sophie's choice, everybody in the Let's Play family, I think Nick would be the
Really?
one. He
I
would
might
go.
go. I might
His
go Tim.
perspective on
I like
things
Tim.
is
Tim's so sweet.
hilarious.
He's so
Awesome.
nice.
I would say maybe Elise. Elise is so
I
funny.
like Elise
funny.
too.
One of my favorite. I went to Kind of Funny and hung out there for a day and just filmed a bunch of stuff and saw Justice League with him. Probably my favorite thing I did during that whole period was Nick's show. So Nick has a morning show and we just talked about movies and it was like the first place I ever felt like I can talk about movies as much as I want and not feel guilty about it. Like I tried to talk about movies on off topic, but it's like I could easily derail a conversation and be like, all right, we're gonna talk about movies, and then it's
I'd
like,
melt.
yeah, exactly. But with him, like he was responding, we had this great back and forth, and now Eric Vesby works for us over in the know, and I love Eric. I've known Eric longer than I've known anyone else here. Yeah, and I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, Eric was the reason why I got my job at Rooster Teeth, and so him and I have already talked about possibly having some sort of like conversation after Black Panther and after Infinity War, where we
Eric
sit
Vespi?
down, yeah, where we just sit down and talk for like an hour about those movies, about the MCU in general.
Dude,
I could go off on that.
What
shit.
an awesome fucking hire
Absolutely.
Eric Vespi was. I love that guy so much.
Eric Vespi
he's
is-
so interesting and
he's
talented.
so fucking smart.
And so good at what he does. We were really lucky to get him.
Yeah, if you haven't read Eric's stuff, it's roosterteeth.com /Eric Vespi, I think is his profile. He's been posting articles and reviews in journals about movies that are fucking fascinating. So if you haven't read it, if you're into movies at all, please go check it out.
That's
Check out all the
interesting.
stuff on the know. It's really, really good stuff, and I love that dude. And again, he is responsible for me getting a job at Rooster Teeth, so I'll forever be
blame
that
him.
to him.
Check this out. Somebody said, I think an Achievement Hunter /escape room board game would be pretty neat.
Hey,
Interesting
that
idea.
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Cool.
What's
Moving
happening?
on.
That's Jeremy being
What's everyone
genuine.
in on?
What else? What else? Big things coming out this year. Oh, we have our little minifigures coming out in like February, March.
Oh, yeah.
Those are coming. We
Mine
showed them
has
off.
green hair. I'm terribly sorry.
Yep.
I change it too much for anyone's good.
We show those off during the
I'm very
extra
sorry,
live stream.
Animated Adventures.
If
That's
you-
just been like 6 different Jeremys.
I posted the journal about, or I posted on Twitter the images of like everyone who won stuff for Extra Life. If you're on that list, then you should have got an email with like information that we'll ask for you. So we're mailing stuff out like the start of next year. So you haven't got anything yet because it's literally in our closet right now waiting to be mailed off. So I apologize for the delay. It is coming though.
Jeffy got a little. She's on it.
How was your Christmas, Millie?
It was good.
What was your best Christmas present you got?
Oh yeah.
He wants to hear you say it.
My tickets to.
Oh, was that it? I don't even know. I wasn't fishing for a compliment. I was just wondering because you got a lot of Christmas presents. You got parents are getting divorced, guilty Christmas presents this
Yeah.
year. So
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got tickets to see other YouTubers with my friends and
ones that
say
she
it,
actually
we won't
likes.
do
yeah.
Who are they? Who are the YouTubers?
Dan and Phil.
Oh,
Dan and Phil.
The
I
British
couldn't think of
guys.
their name the
Little
other day.
British
'cause
fuckers, I think.
I was talking
Well,
about.
Dan does slow mo guys, right?
Oh right.
Yeah. I was like
Yeah.
talking about some YouTuber, and my parents were like, "Is that the YouTubers your little cousin is really into?" I was like, "No, it's someone else," and I can't remember their name.
Dan and Phil. They're very popular.
Yeah.
Someone said, Tori on Twitter said, what about School Season 2? I
That was
said,
fun.
Millie shooting Lil J in the eye comes as a close second.
Oh
favorite.
God.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
painful.
That was
That was
good.
fun to
That
watch.
was like February,
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
so
right?
So bad at aiming.
No, you
No,
were
you're
perfect.
not.
You were
You nailed
great.
it.
Yeah. That was
great.
a lot of fun. School Season 2 turned out to be really, really good.
Yeah.
I wonder how the kids are doing. I haven't talked to Alexa in a while. She used to message me on Twitter every now and then.
They're doing well. I
hope
think
she's doing
yeah.
good. Yeah, she's yeah,
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well.
she's probably in physics right now.
I would love to do a School Season 3 someday. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So that was good times.
Like those kids. How about you, Jeremy? What was your best Christmas present?
Probably. I had to think about it for a second. You know, because I love all
Yeah.
of the gifts. Kat's parents gave us they gave us like this piece of paper with 3 different Australia-based
Hey,
excursions,
right.
and they're like, you can pick one, and you guys can go on this excursion, and we'll like pay for it while we're in Australia.
So you're gonna like stay over and go?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're staying like an extra week in Australia.
Oh, that's
And we're
awesome.
We're gonna spend a good amount of time in. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Cairns? How you pronounce
Yeah,
that?
it's Cairns.
Cairns.
Or
Because
is it-
Cat and I
is
are
it-
gonna spend
is
some
it
time on the
Cairns?
reef. before
I'm
it's gone.
absolutely gonna invite myself. Thanks.
Go for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy, like seeing the reef before it's gone is one of my big things.
It's all
Yeah.
white right now. So I'll be-
It's a bone reef.
How about
Yeah.
you, Jack? What was your best Christmas present?
Katie bought me the Weird Al Yankovic vinyl box set.
Yeah,
it's
she
not,
told me-
it's not
she
in
told me she
yet.
was getting it.
Yeah,
I
it's
talked
not,
to her about
it's
it
not
later.
in yet, but it's literally like an accordion with every single record Weird Al
That's pretty
Yankovic has
awesome.
ever produced. So yeah, apparently it's tough to get, so it's on its way. So she literally gave me a little piece of paper that says it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So that's pretty rad.
How about you, Ryan? Best Christmas present?
Ryan's here. by the way.
Hi, I'm here now. Sorry, I had to watch the kids. Actually, like I'm shit to buy for now because I just get my own
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we're the worst.
Yeah.
So I have way more fun buying stuff for my kids. So the best thing I gave my kids was a fucking huge transformer that turned. It's like 6 transformers that you put together into one.
Voltron.
It's like Voltron.
But they're actual Transformers?
Yeah, they're actual transformers. So this is like
Megasaur.
Transformers. It's
Robots
not
in
one.
disguise. I
Well,
have to finish
they
it.
don't disguise very well.
Thanks to your support, we're going to get another Michael Bay movie out of it.
Shit. Not really, right?
Like, I know it definitely is.
There's still the
many more coming.
Bumblebee
Now they're making
spin-off.
14 of them, right?
There's Bumblebee
they never
too.
stop.
There's a Bumblebee
Plan.
spin-off that's happening. Yeah.
Why?
And then there's gonna be a crossover with.
There's
that.
never a good
Literally,
reason
Michael
anymore,
Bay announced
Ryan.
this year they have 14 movies plotted out.
Wait, more?
But they.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're working like so. The animators are now
They're
working on
terrible.
like the next one and the next one at the same
Yeah.
time. Like they're constantly working on like
What's
Transformers
left?
is
You
like
familiar
an
with the Transformers
economy.
property?
What more can they ruin?
Chicago again.
A lot. Yeah. Mark Wahlberg's whole career.
Yeah.
What? No.
I love him so much.
Wait, throw them a Bud Light.
Alfredo, how about you? Best Christmas gift?
I mean, Jackie's family. I got to meet like her family, and so it was like cool being a part of just such a tight knit little group. So since mine was so dysfunctional, so that was fun. I got myself a Switch. I've been playing Breath of the Wild every
Hey,
night.
he
You like
did
it?
It's such a because I could just dock it, take it with me, lay down, sit on the couch, and then Breath of the Wild has been such a good, fun game to just wind down.
do
to
that
at
on
the
a
end of the
PC.
night. Oh, it got me good.
Hey,
Shit.
you weren't here for it real quick
Right.
before we get to
Yeah.
Jeff's Christmas gift. We were talking about like changing over PC stuff,
Yeah.
and Jeremy brought up the idea of playing GTA 5 on the PC.
Yeah.
And I was
Except
gonna.
that we spent so much money on that.
That's the thing. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of Rockstar, see if they can give us one more
If they would
transfer.
let us port, that would be
Because
amazing.
if we can
Yes.
transfer over to the PC, start playing on the PC, because the only person who plays at home, I think, is Gavin, and he probably wouldn't give a shit. So,
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
and then
probably
Jeff's
prefer
cool
it.
with it. So that means we
Well,
can
Gavin
maybe
plays
move
single
over.
player at home, so it doesn't matter.
Think of all the multiplayer. We can play some giant ass multiplayer games again. That could
We
be
could
fun.
technically play those on the Xbox now,
But it's
yeah.
such a pain in the
It
ass.
is.
It is. It
It
is.
doesn't
Lobby
work very
system's
well.
better on the PC.
So, all right, cool. So anyway, just letting you know about that.
If
All
they'll-
right.
Hey, if they'll reset our account, that'd be amazing.
You already said yours, Millie. Jeff, what was your favorite present?
Just getting to be friends with you guys.
Okay, that's
Okay,
bullshit.
thanks
What's
for
your
real
favorite
answer.
And a popsicle.
Millie got me some, got me a pretty sweet anchor.
Yeah.
Millie knows me very well. It's an antique anchor. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Like
Yeah,
full
you're
size.
She got me some sweet Rick and Morty candles.
Oh,
Nice.
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 Pretty sweet.
Like, could we actually park a boat with this anchor, or is it okay?
Yeah, a very small boat. It's about this big. It's not like this big.
Oh, that's awesome.
A big ass metal anchor.
So we can tie it to his car.
Ah, there we go.
That's something.
Ryan, we covered what was your favorite thing you did in Rooster Teeth in 2017? Everybody already gave their
And
answers.
also, what are you looking forward to in
And what are you looking forward
2018?
to most in 2018?
retrospect.
Things I can't talk about. Secret stuff.
yeah.
Your thing.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah,
the-
that's what I
that
might.
was
Yeah,
already-
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm most looking forward
Okay,
to. as
well,
well.
we said that already, but that's a bullshit answer. Give us something
why?
that we can talk about as well. Because the audience will be like, oh, the secret thing.
There's the audience voice.
Yeah, I'm being the audience right now. Love you, audience.
I'm
You-
trying to think of things like that we don't already.
Or Jeff brought up Spring Break already, so that's out of the bag. So we know
Oh, okay, so that's out.
Achievement Hunter Spring Break is now.
I guess. I got to think about like
We haven't said anything
who
about
will I
it.
get in
guys will be
trouble
out
from,
on that.
and I was trying to draw the line of who could be mad at me, and it all comes back to me. So I think I'm okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Just don't get mad at yourself.
I just want to be mad at. I'm not, I mean,
Our org
that's my
chart
secret.
is
I'm always mad at me.
basically-
Right.
Basically,
It's
a
like
circle. I have trouble remembering things by date, so I don't know what we did this year, to be honest.
I know.
Well, it started with school or RTX Australia.
We did the Let's Play Live tour this year.
Let's Play Live
Let's Play
tours
Tour.
this year.
I think that was the favorite thing I did this year.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what Jeremy said.
The tour is great.
it was
It was
so
just
much fun.
It was different. It was big.
I was talking to Bethany about it the other day about wanting to do it again.
Or theater mode live. The live events. I like
Yeah,
the
live
live
events
events.
are
Live is a whole
It's
different.
like
yeah, the
playing to an
feeling of
audience
it.
is
Yeah.
so much fun. Like playing, like I mean, we make jokes to make each other laugh, but like when you make a joke and 1,000 people respond to your joke, it's
You
like,
think, holy shit, 2,000 other people didn't come to this theater.
And that's the thing, like it's like, oh well, we could make a video
full.
and like 250,000 people would watch a video, but it's like making the 1,500 to 2,500 people laugh is like so rewarding, and so it charges you in a way that nothing else does. So.
Also, the amount of time and effort that goes into preparation,
Yeah.
preparation for one of those things.
And getting to do shit like the fact that we were throwing gummy bears at each other on stages across the U.S. like that kind of stuff. And
I
like
farted on Gavin where they give Academy Awards.
playing beer pong, playing giant beer pong on stages, like shit like that. It's like
my favorite.
It's
That's-
basically a tour of making sure we're never invited back to some place.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because a lot of the guys working there, like we did
Invited.
in Tampa, was like it was like an opera hall we played in, and like the acoustics in that place were incredible. And it's like, oh yeah, last week we had some big opera thing. I'm like, cool, we're gonna be playing video games on the stage. It's like, sure.
Well,
why
dude,
not?
like when we did LA last year in 2016 at the Dolby Theater where they're doing the Academy Awards, they were about to film the season finale of American Idol.
yeah.
And was it American Idol or
I think it was American Idol.
American
or maybe
Like,
The
you
Voice or
guys
something.
hang on.
or America's Got
not
Talent or one of those.
Yeah, it was one of those big shows.
And so we had to like keep walking around their fucking shit because they had their shit everywhere, like all their props.
And like
stuff.
even then, I mean, we were up on
It's so
stage and they had
ridiculous.
like the seats where they had cutouts of like celebrities. Where it's like,
yeah.
that's where DiCaprio sits, and that's where
flat Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
take a picture from Millie.
And so it's like, and they were giving tours of the. It was like we're
he still your
playing the
favorite?
stage. We sold out the freaking
anymore.
Dolby. That was nuts.
It's
Came to
pretty
Kevin,
awesome.
yeah.
You see Jumanji yet?
No.
We were talking about seeing
Yeah,
it though. Might see tomorrow.
I heard it was decent.
Someone was telling me it was
We're gonna
good.
go see some. We're gonna go
Yeah,
see an
not bad.
old movie at the Alamo tonight. We're pretty excited about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's silly.
It was. It's what
I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
well, the movie has a trailer that's very much the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He just started talking. He's like,
Rob Schneider.
this guy.
Back in the day.
He started laughing. I was like, oh
I mean,
man.
it was 100% like the big movie wackiness kind of trailer.
What he doesn't know is that the kangaroo
It was exactly
is a donkey.
Things got turned on their head.
Just friends, right?
So
Say it out loud.
anyway,
No one enhanced that.
what else? Oh, Tyler Stab says doing theater mode at RTX 2017 was my favorite thing we did
Stop
this year.
tweeting and get back to work.
All right. Yeah. So. Okay, so you said what you liked this year. You said, okay, what else are you looking forward to coming up that you can
Dude,
talk about?
Shit comes up so fast nowadays. Like
It's true.
The tour came together so insanely quick. The reunion came together so quick. I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
New Friends was a good one. James Buckley.
There you go.
Fuckers.
Dude, Dante,
I still,
Getting to know Dante and the
I
Sugar
still
Pine
haven't
guys.
met James Buckley.
Oh, he's great.
I met him once.
He's great.
Katie was like, "Is he a jerk?" I'm like, "No, he's like one of the sweetest guys
So
we've
really,
ever
really
met." And she's
nice.
like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, he
Yeah.
always plays asshole."
He's
but
unnaturally
he's
nice.
Such a good dude.
Yeah.
There's got to be a balance.
Yeah.
So, we should get him to RTX this year if we can.
Yeah, I'm sure we are.
Yeah, I have some fun plans if we do. God damn it, there's so much stuff I want to talk about that
Can't talk about it.
might
Don't talk
be
about it.
going.
I feel like that Pro ZD guy. I was out of town for most of that, but I
God,
barely
he's
got to meet him.
awesome.
He seemed like the
So awesome.
coolest fucking guy
Yep.
It was pretty nice.
I got to meet him
So
like for 10
talented.
minutes, but what a really genuinely awesome dude. He
We
seemed
recorded a Let's Play with him. I don't think has come out yet.
Was it the Mario?
Yeah, it was Mario
It was a
Party.
Mario Party.
Marty Party.
I'm
It was
looking
in
forward.
5, which I never played.
I'm looking forward to RTX. That'll be my first.
Hey.
So I'm
Really?
excited.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
super
I'm
excited.
also been doing RTX.
Hell yeah.
We're all going to Australia except for Alfredo.
Yeah, sure.
So,
I gotta
well, all
slave
this up
away.
for Gavin because stupid Gavin and his stupid visa.
Yep.
What else? What are some of the crazy things? This has been a super. For Achievement Hunters, it's been a fantastic year. For
It's
Rooster Teeth, it's
hard.
been a fantastic year.
It's hard to keep it all straight. It all runs together. You know?
Yeah.
Like I had
2018 is
forgotten that
just-
we did school
good.
season 2 in February until you brought
Oh,
it
yeah.
up. That was
Yeah.
a big thing. That was a big part of the year for us.
2018 is
early
gonna
on.
be more of the same but better, and then also a lot of new stuff.
We,
So-
I
We did a lot of like.
I think 2018 is going to be the year of Achievement Hunter getting out of the office. There's a lot of stuff that we have planned right now that's like getting us to do things not in our room, like not necessarily video game based. There's some really, really fun things planned.
We did a lot of stuff too that like you forget about. Like we did all that Ubisoft stuff this year.
Yeah, like
we did Let's Plays for a whole
Let's
other
Play
channel.
Presents.
Get Good
Let's Play
was this
Presents,
year?
and that was fun.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
talked about Get Good. Get Good was great.
Sky Factory's all this year.
Sky Factory was
All
all
this
this year.
year.
Yeah, Ryan, Sky Factory, huh?
Yeah, Ryan, let's talk about that because we talked about it a bit earlier. We're nearing the end of Sky Factory.
Yeah.
we got
That's
a few
not
more
what I wanted
things.
to talk about, but
I know. Chaos Dragon.
Don't ruin things.
We got the
Jack.
Chaos Dragon and a few other things.
audience already has.
What did we?
Fuckers.
What's after Sky Factory?
Definitely more mod stuff.
Like, do you have any that you've kind of? Because I kind of take
There's-
take
Galacticraft.
I feel like
is
you're kind of
Tekken-
taking the
Tekken-
lead on
Tekken
this.
is
Tekken's
awesome.
a big thing, though. A lot of those, a lot of the big parts of some of those are already kind of rolled into Sky Factory. If nothing else, we've definitely learned too that parts of some of the mods that are in the Sky Factory package we should keep because there's all independent mods. So it's like the computer system, not enough items, just enough items, different crafting methods, things like that. We should all totally carry forward and keep some of that, and then add more things to it. That could be part of what we do. Is instead of throwing away our Sky Factory world, we just start keeping more mods that were never intended to go in there. That's Galacticraft works.
Yeah.
I've tested it.
Okay.
We can go to planets throughout the solar system now.
You know
in
what?
Galacticraft.
You know what I would love.
Are
to
there
do?
more planets?
There are more planets now.
I would love to recreate Achievement City in Sky Factory, like rebuild Achievement City.
Well, we might as well because we can't
But-
get there.
But I mean, like actual, like real size, like
I'd rather
rebuild
start
everything.
over. Just leave all that
New
to the
Achievement City?
past and start.
Achievement City
start
2.0?
Start fresh.
Someday we'll be able to open it again, but it's still broke,
It's
right?
broken,
Yeah, it's a lot of people I saw in the comments. Aside from all the people that were spoiling things,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm bummed about that. I
know about it?
actually. What's that?
Did you know about
yeah.
it?
Oh, I've known about it for.
Yeah.
Ryan told me about it.
Oh, okay.
I had to tell somebody. I was like, Jeff's the one person that doesn't give a shit, and I'm like, I don't know.
No,
I'm not gonna say it,
I
I'm not
fucking
gonna-
loved every second of it. I thought it was amazing, and I was really bummed when people started spoiling it in the comments. So I figured I knew you
there's a
assholes
payoff
would
to
see
it.
Yeah,
There's a payoff to it.
good.
How many episodes have we filmed since this one came out today?
I think only one more.
Just one more? Okay.
Yeah, we're almost totally caught.
Yeah.
And I will say, I'll just go ahead and spoil it now. The next one, we had no idea. So, yeah.
I just remember I was in the other room and just Neil was just laughing like a madman. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You know, it's entirely my fault because we got so far ahead, and I was like, this will play out before anyone sees it, so I don't need to tell the editors to just sit on this, like what I'm doing. And then we hit the holidays, and so it slowed back down, and the episodes are catching up. So it's my fault. There's plans.
Yeah. I was like, Neil, what the fuck are you laughing about? He's like, come look at this. I was like, oh, Ryan, you son of a bitch.
So many people are mad at me for that too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ryan unintentionally derailed everything I had planned. Which I was like, shit, okay, so now I have to figure out what I'm
Did I though?
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
That was genius. So smart.
Did he?
Let's see.
So Galacticraft maybe.
You should
Galacticraft
make
is-
Achievement City in the mod pack Foolcraft. I don't know what Foolcraft
Fuck, we
is.
should take. We should just we'll install
Colonize
Galacticraft,
planets.
and we'll all have our own planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ruby World. Meticulously replaced every piece of dirt. It's like all.
Well, there's like an orange sand kind of thing, right? Like not andesite. There's some like orange looking.
Well, I mean, there's
sand.
also clay, baked clay. You can make
true.
pretty much any color.
I'm sure Mars is red-ish.
It is.
It's
It
red.
was.
Yeah, it's red.
When we went last
Is it
time,
reddy or orangey, you think?
It's ready.
it was red.
It's called the Red Planet. If you made it
is,
orange,
but-
it wouldn't.
Maybe when you're close to it.
We could tent shift it.
Asexual Gavin says, "Will you finally do the Achievement Hunter camping trip in 2018?"
Oh.
We talked about it. We talked about I think we talked about camping. We talked about fishing, like legit fishing.
I would.
Fishing
I love
jamboree.
doing both of those things.
That'd be
so.
kind of fun. Like we could have fishing jamboree 2018.
I'd love to do
Could
Achievement
us
Hunter
I can
camping
sit next to a
fishing.
fire with a cigar. And
Yeah.
That sounds like a good bonding moment.
Yeah, it'd be fun. We could make get a campfire going. Put some,
As long
cast
as
iron.
we're
Hunt some
a
people?
majority
Wait,
of
what?
us are in a place with
Shit,
an
well,
iPhone,
I'm
we
not
have
going.
content.
I'm gonna be hunted.
Dude, I went to Garner State Park for spring break. Or no, when did I go? Oh, Thanksgiving. Excuse me, Thanksgiving. And
That's like
it was
spring break.
it was awesome. Like I had cell phone coverage in the entire place,
Yeah.
and they have there's restrooms and water.
Well,
There's like a place
one
to
nice thing
buy
too is
stuff.
all Texas, Texas state parks all have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Really?
So
Yeah.
I mean, Garner's like 3 hours away. We could totally.
That's kinda
go out there.
awful.
Or go the other way where you just have a survival
it's-
kit for 2 days.
It's good for if we streamed it. But
I mean, unplug if you want. I mean,
Yeah.
the
I
onus
would
is on you
unplug.
to
have some
turn it
fucking
off.
willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
no, you got to go to a place where signals can't reach you. That's where the danger is.
That's where you can die.
I can call for help if I've got Wi-Fi.
It's true.
Take me someplace where a signal flare isn't even going to save me.
Jesus Christ! Your idea of fun and relaxing. Like I could die here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know you're doing it right.
But no, I mean, Katie and I went camping. It was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. Other than if I go camping again, I need a better like pad between the ground and because we had like these little foam pads like an inch thick. Was
I know
not
exactly
enough.
what you're talking
It was not
about.
enough for me, man.
You got to pick a better camp spot. You got to pick the ground has to be nice and flat.
Oh,
it was
just
flat.
like-
It's
Get rid of
still-
all the rocks.
It's still hard like shit though. I
I've
mean,
sure there's no
always
roots.
slept just Sleep
Just
bag
flat on
in the
it, yeah.
tent. And that's
Straight
just
up on the
like-
ground.
Yeah.
No, it
Love
was.
that.
I sleep like
Tuck
on
in next to like a
on my
room or
hip.
something.
Man's man.
So I'm gonna have to get a cot or like an inflatable mat.
Oh yeah, somebody said they're excited about AH the musical.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Ah, shit.
I think I still have to do a cooking with Jeff and Gav from
Yeah, you
like
do.
a first start forever ago. I'm just waiting on somebody to tell me make it.
Make
Like, it's a broadcast show, I guess, or a live action show. It's not a Jeff show. I'm not producing it. Like somebody say, hey, I already know what I want to cook. I have the menu and everything. I'm ready to go.
Or it will never happen.
Yeah, Achievement Hunter the musical. That's something I need to start writing. Do you want to help me with that still, Jeremy, or do you not? Do you not give a shit?
You know.
You
right.
should. You
Yeah,
use
you
the,
can ask me stuff every now and again.
Jack, you should talk to the JT Music guys.
I want
yeah,
to.
they're
I want to.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, they'll be all.
Like I
And they're
think it'll
super
probably
talented
end up
and
being
helpful.
me writing a good chunk of it, and then maybe handing it off to Jeremy to help clean it up, and then talk with those guys about getting some music behind it. So
There's some pretty talented people out there in the audience.
I've
too.
had
We could
I've had like
open it
legit
to submissions.
I've had legit like musical writers reach out to me that are
yeah.
like fans of us stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll reach out to them and get some help because I have a very clear vision of what I want it to be, like the sort of general idea of it, like theming and everything. And I know the game we're gonna be. I know the game type we're gonna be doing, and I have all that. It's just a matter of coming up with the ideas for songs and stuff. And so, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be like the one scripted. That'll probably be the first and only scripted Achievement Hunter video ever. Where
In
it's like
2018.
literally, it's like I need this stuff to happen in the game to make it make sense in the musical. So other than that, everything else is always been unscripted. So
I don't think anyone ever thought that Achievement Hunter the musical would not be
Terrible.
unscripted.
yeah.
So that's really not a big deal.
But anyway, that's a lot of fun. That was the big Extra Life stretch goal, and so we did it. We hit $1 million. We're at $1.2 million. We mailed off a check. So we sent a check. It got to Extra Life yesterday for $425,000 from Rooster Teeth.
The rest of it we kept in our pockets.
That was the store donation and the $25,000 match. Matt sent his $10,000 donation off that he did individually, but we literally sent a check for almost $500,000 to Extra Life
by carrier pigeon.
by FedEx pigeon.
Somebody asked me
So-
if I could start a book club in 2018. I probably won't, but I am going to try something. Somebody, community member, sent me a copy of the Welcome to Nightville book because that's a podcast I listen to. I thought I just as a joke, I guess on Albu the other day, I said if you're the first person to message me, I'll send it to you when I'm done. I think it'd be cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like write my name in it and the date I finished it, and then I'm gonna send it to somebody and ask they do the same and see how many times this book can go around and get signed.
Oh,
I think people will
Where's
fall through.
George kind of?
Yeah, kind of like a Where's George
is
thing.
really cool.
That'd be a cool idea.
The
See
Achievement,
idea.
the Achievement Hunter
like-
Library. You should
Achievement Hunter Library, yeah.
You should put like a little thing that you can pull the thing out, write your name on it, and slip it back in.
I hope people
Yeah.
will keep people do it, and then we'll just like sit in
they'll
somebody's.
keep it.
Yeah.
Well, it could be something where you like register, like when you get this, send a photo, like tweet a photo of this, and then we can keep track of it too.
Yeah.
You know, or like take this book to somewhere, like read this book out, like while you're
What's it-
camping.
So we'll
or-
do an Achievement Hunter book club in 2018, but it's going to be up to you to keep it up.
I'll contribute to that. I'm reading some
Audience.
good books right now. I'm reading
I don't know how to read.
2 and 2.
That's what audiobooks are for.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like,
For-
Or, you know, I don't
and
math very
you
well.
get, like, a book and go around or whatever,
Oh, afraid of
Can't
it.
wait for
and then,
that.
like,
Just don't
you
wanna
get
do
people
it.
to
Can't
sign
wait.
You don't want to
You
read?
didn't even have to do the whole thing.
Yeah,
Just don't want to do it. And a lick of it,
You
right?
figure out the first
Not
digit.
one
It's
second.
an
Oh, I
upcoming video
know.
where
I
you wanna
know.
upgrade
It's like,
that
oh, I can round that
real
up and then
math
add that and
test.
cross multiply
Can't
this.
do
I'm just
it.
like, no. What? Why am I doing math?
To
right now?
win.
Oh, I know. I got it. Sorry, real fast. Just real fast. You got me an Echo for Christmas,
I
and
did.
it's awesome.
You like it?
I
I
love
got
it. Thank
Echo
you
for
for that.
Christmas
That's a
as well.
great,
Did
great
you,
gift.
did you hook it up to
tried one of those.
the
I gave one to my mom.
I'm interested in
too?
one,
Not
so
yet,
let me
no.
know.
Okay.
Not yet.
See,
Right.
If it works
once
well.
you start doing the home automation shit, like once you be like, oh, I watched this. This will be fun.
You sky factoring your house.
Alexa, play some music. Now everyone fucking listening is gonna be what the fuck? But you say like Alexa, turn off the TV, and then like that little power plug will shut off. That
Yeah.
shit is awesome.
I haven't
So
set it
can
with
you
my
connect that to
Sonos
a
now.
smart TV? If you just have a smart TV, can you just like make it do that without the plug?
Don't think so. I
There's
think
a lot of other devices
Because
that
I
are
connected my
Alexa
Nest.
enabled.
I connected all
There's
my
a
Nest to
there's
it,
like a
so I'm just
training
like, Alexa,
center of Alexa
change
where
it
you
downstairs
add
to 72 degrees.
Yeah, there's skills you can add.
skills. Yeah, the
Yeah,
skills
like
section.
so I've always had a bunch of Wemo switches, which are like they have like plugs where you plug it into the wall and then you plug something into it and it connects to your Wi-Fi. Right, an app where you just hit a button, just turn stuff on and off. They have switches you can actually put in your like wall switch, replace the switch that you flip up and down with like one that can go on. I mean, you can still push it, but you can also use your phone to turn it on and off. All that connects to the Alexa. So
gotta
I can
do
literally
that
be
now.
like, Alexa, turn off my living room, and boom, all the lights will go off.
Literally, the
it has
past couple of
routines and
days,
stuff.
all I've been doing with it is like I control the Nest stuff with it if I want. But I come home, I put down all the stuff I need to cook dinner that night, and I go, Alexa, play Linkin Park, and it plays Linkin Park like really loud, and then I just cook.
Everyone's Alexa's probably going off right now.
Alexa,
I'm gonna
play
be-
some Matt and Kim.
I'm gonna be light on that until I have a new forever home because Millie and I are renting a place,
Yeah.
for the next year while we determine what we want to do, where we want to live. I think we got to figure it out.
You guys
though.
gonna get separate
Yeah.
places?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, Millie spends half her time with Griffin and then half her time with me. But Millie and I are downtown people now.
Yeah, you like that?
We do. We do.
That's I'm honestly I'm kind of jealous of you. Like seeing
fun.
like all the shit that's downtown. I remember when we were at Congress and like we could walk to so many cool places, and like the number of places is like quadrupled from when we were there.
Yeah.
And so the idea of like, oh yeah, like you could probably get away without having a car, living there and being fine. Like that's pretty cool.
The one thing that's annoying, but I actually don't mind it. I used to live. Millie still lives there half the time. The Ramsey house is 2 miles from here, so it would take me about 6 minutes to get home from work. I now live 4 miles from here, and it takes an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I go through downtown.
You're in the
traffic.
wrong direction.
I go right in the middle
south.
of it.
Yeah, that sucks.
But you know, our front yard is a Whole Foods, pretty much, which is cool.
Well, that's
you
nice.
know?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nearest one to me is like 20 minutes.
Dog
Yeah.
playing there.
Like this, I stayed with Greg Miller when I was out in San Francisco, and the idea was like, hey, let's all right, let's go get some breakfast. Walk out the street across the street. Oh, the place across the street. Oh, there's a breakfast place.
That's what it's like for us.
I was like, oh, let's go into the bar, get some food. It's like, all right, let's go home. Walk literally across the street, go to the apartment. It's like that's so cool.
Millie and I have lived there for 3 months now, I think, and we've cooked once
Yeah.
in 3 months because we just go walk to
I bet you
dinner
have a nice
every
kitchen
night.
too.
A very nice kitchen.
It's got a great freezer.
Yeah.
For banana popsicles.
What's really weird is that no matter what, every single day we see at least like 5 photo shoots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every time we leave it's a new thing. Every time we leave the condo, there's just like every time we go downtown, there's just like a girl and a dude with a camera and a tripod, and she's doing like this.
Where? Like outside?
all over
Is it
downtown.
the
Yeah.
different?
Downtown, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, in the
different
building.
dude?
No,
Different
downtown.
girl?
Like just everywhere we go, it's always like it's become a joke. Like anytime we leave, we're gonna see some assholes in a photo shoot.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's not a photo
100.
shoot. That's
100% of the time.
that's the NSA spying on you.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah.
They're
It's,
coming for you.
Well, they're dialed in.
A big place for it to happen is on the bridges.
A lot of bridges
Yeah, a lot of
by the
bridges.
new library. Guaranteed to see
Have you
people.
been in the library yet?
Uh-huh.
How is it?
It's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go check it out. Katie heard about it and she's like, we have to go.
It's really, 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 really.
She's like, can we get a card there? I'm like, yeah, we paid.
They have
we
a
paid City of Boston
restaurant
taxes.
that they're opening up that's not open yet, but they're opening up soon, where everything that's cooked in the restaurant is from a recipe it's from recipes from the library.
Oh, wow.
So, and then you can like whatever you eat if you like it, then you can go check out that book and get the recipe.
Do you remember that 5 minutes where we almost moved Rooster Teeth into the electric building downtown?
The Seahome?
Yeah, see home.
I mean, I remember the 5 minutes where we talked about it, but there wasn't enough space and we couldn't afford it.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
Well, I mean,
essentially where it is.
Because
It's right next to
when we were at
Seahome.
636, we were looking at either coming here or going there, and it was like, yeah, there wasn't enough space, and we couldn't afford it. And it also would have been like an extra year or 2 before we could have moved in.
Yeah.
But that would have been kind of cool.
It would have been very cool. Yeah.
Ryan?
I think I just thought of a way to get a lot of people investigated by the NSA simultaneously.
All right.
Alexa, how do I build a bomb?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That'd be awesome.
Alexa, how do I kill the president?
Jesus Christ!
Alexa, play Nickelback.
Alexa, I'm sorry.
Alexa, set a timer for 24 hours. How do you want people forget? And then tomorrow at about 2 o'clock Central, be like, what?
Right now, Alexa, there's a lot of Alexas somewhere going, "What are you doing to me?"
Do you remember that day that you and I went to Anthropology with your mom, and they had those kitchen timers, like the egg timers?
You'll never guess what
And
just
Millie-
happened to Alexa.
Millie and I set 100 kitchen timers to somewhere between like 8 and 10 minutes, and then we walked over to Griffin and we went, "We got about 6 minutes. We gotta get the fuck out of here." And Griffin's like, "What? Why?" And we're like, "You'll see in. All right, we gotta go now." And then it was like, it was great. That was fun.
But did the whole area not sound like?
I guess it did, but it was like it's a little kiosk on its own, and they started going off.
I mean, how could you not?
And we got the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
You think someone reviewed the tapes later? Huh?
Michael would be proud of us.
Yeah, 2 hours. Look at
2
that.
hours podcast.
Oh, hey.
What's the last podcast? Well, except for Death Battle. Except for the Death Battle.
Man.
Huh? What?
Oh, I was
We're gonna be the
excited
last
that we were the
live
last
show.
live show of the year, but we're not because of Death
Oh.
Battle.
Death Battle's the last live show.
When does that start?
When does that start?
Tomorrow? Oh, 4
Today?
Oh, it's Friday.
Oh,
Okay.
we can wait a minute.
Saturday.
No, if you all go home, it doesn't.
Not if we're not done.
I mean,
Settle in.
I'm not staying on this podcast before.
Y'all got big New Year's Eve plans?
I
My
might
kids are
now.
still-
I just got an email.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you gonna
Oh, a couple,
Jax?
yeah.
Yeah.
Livy's afraid of fireworks still.
Jack knows he's going to do a New Year's Eve party every year of his life.
He
but
didn't do one last year, though.
He didn't?
I don't think so.
I think he did. You just want. Oh, he didn't. No, you're right. He didn't. He didn't.
No. I think I missed one 2 years ago, and then I don't know if he did one.
I'm 0 for all of them. I've never been to one.
Really?
Griffin's been to them.
Oh my
I've
god!
never been.
One of the ones I went to, it must have been 2014 because Kat didn't live here yet, so I just went there. So I walked to Jack's house, and I just remember being in the middle of his street, setting off fireworks, and I was hammered, and then I was with Joel, who was also hammered, and Josh O. And we had the mortars,
Yeah.
you know, like we had the mortar tubes, and so we were stacking 5 of them, and then putting the mortars in and trying to twist tie all the fuses into something that would all manage to go off at the same time. But it was really hard with one beer and one drink, and it was awesome. It worked. Barney was like, "You guys are gonna die." Like he's just like standing over there.
I'm excited to shoot off some big fireworks at Jack's place because that's not
You gonna go
something.
to Jack's?
Yeah, there and then
It's a
I'm
good
running off
time,
somewhere
man.
else too.
I already RSVP'd to something else, so I can't.
Yeah, I did too, but then I'm gonna try and.
Yeah,
I'm
split time.
going to try and get us home early from the thing we RSVP'd to because I want to see fireworks downtown from our place. I think it'd be
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You can probably see them in every direction from there too.
Yeah, pretty close.
I used to
How about
live
you, Ryan? Big plans?
5 minutes away from
family?
Disneyland.
Livy's still afraid of fireworks, I think. So.
Oh wow.
That was last year. I spent the entire fireworks display in the car with her, listening to Kermit sing. What was that song?
It's not easy being green.
It wasn't that one. There's a different
Rainbow
Kermit.
Connection?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was it.
Jeff Ramsey.
Listen to an
Parents.
awful lot of Rainbow Connection. Yeah.
That's good dadding right there.
So we'll probably do that again.
Yeah.
And I'll hide in the car unless maybe this year, maybe she'll come out.
Ryan, you will be rewarded in heaven someday.
Eventually, she
Or
will.
whatever
Like
whatever our
Wherever Brian
Whatever
goes,
post-death
wherever
is,
he goes.
yeah.
That's I'm not shooting that high. Best I can hope is
Whatever
middle
weird
ground.
limbo.
I've bipped way too many people in my time.
Uh,
I've done way too many bipping.
At least according to the comments, I'm already consigned to the deepest of hells.
Gatekeeper of heaven's like.
we were talking earlier
there was a bit
before you
there,
got here,
sprunk there.
Ryan, about
Multiple
how,
sprunks that day.
about how much fun the last week of the year is at work if you come in because all the heavy lifting has been done, so
Yeah.
you just get to play and have fun.
Whatever.
We had said we talked about how much fun we had making videos yesterday, like sensitivity training 2. You were in that, right?
Yeah, I was here yesterday.
Shovel.
He's the shoveler.
The shoveler. Audience is gonna love that. Is that
walks through a door
is
and
that
goes,
his?
"Oh, the shoveler!"
Is that his name in Mystery Men?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the shovel match was great, but when Ryan was just the shoveler and you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get the shoveler.
Yeah, like you just
There's
you'd
no
be like
escape.
looking for someone, he would pop out from out of block.
Because we set. I think it was the offset for one was high, one was low. And
Yeah.
Ryan just goes, "I'm gonna use a shovel," and I was like, "I'm avoiding Ryan at all costs. I don't want to be that guy that gets hit with a fucking shovel."
I got you
I think you
though.
were a slow one too. I think you were.
I was slow, yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are the fastest. So like the thing is, you
I avoided
could
Ryan. Yeah,
avoid it if you got to the other side of him in time.
there was a couple of times where I saw him charging, and I managed to avoid it. The shovel will get you at the end.
That shovel's mean. You trench the fuck out of somebody.
Jack informed us, Ryan, that he wants to bring Go back and he's gonna run it. He's got his own ideas, so
I bet he's got at
Return to
least
go.
6.
He's got some ideas he's stealing from Funhaus too. So
Okay. That makes more sense.
Alfredo, I think you're gonna have a long, fruitful career. I feel really
Comments
good
like
about it. Yeah.
I mean, we didn't shut the show down. We just ran out of things to do.
And I just think the format started to work less and less the more with the confluence of digital downloads and digital games. It just made it harder and harder.
What Go's biggest downfall was, and I remember this, is it required having all 6 of us, like, or at least 5 of us.
A majority of
But
us.
there was always something more important that we needed all 6 of us for than Go. That's what ended Go.
I honestly like as much fun as like shows like Go and Versus were. I prefer Let's Play Roulette, like that kind of format. Where it's
I
a little more
love Let's Play
talent
so
agnostic, and
We
but I'm excited to see what Jack comes up with.
We can shoot some Go today if you want. It'd be the 4 of y'all. Actually, I could jump in too because the stuff I have planned is
Obviously, when
things
you
I
know
could.
it, you're not allowed to.
Well,
The
I mean,
host can't play.
It's not gonna. I mean, it's not something. I mean, it's something in a specific game. Like a couple of them are specific games where it's like, okay, everyone load up this, which that's a recurring thing.
Okay.
So it'll be like load up this game, and then all right, first person
taking
to
a
do
nap?
this, go. So
You just put your head down, buddy. You're good.
Well, we're probably gonna we should call it soon and get into that post show.
Post show.
Post
show.
Hey,
Show.
thank you so much, everyone who's
Thank
watched
you for joining us.
2017. It's
Happy New Year! If you're watching this on first, you're watching it right now. You're fucking awesome.
If you're watching
not,
on YouTube, it's New Year's Eve.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Or if you're
Have a
watching it
safe
on the
night.
site tomorrow, then
Be
happy,
safe out there. If you're
30th.
partying for New Year's, don't get into trouble. Don't do anything. Jeff
Don't
wouldn't
drive
do.
drunk.
This is the last thing Achievement Hunter will film before. I mean, this post show is probably the last thing Achievement Hunter will film in 2017.
Probably.
I doubt we'll go back into the other.
So we're gonna
actually
set this
making
table on fire for the
Maybe.
post show,
Rain
right?
Ryan showed up. We can film something.
Maybe.
We can do. Oh, dude, we can do Siege. We can do the last Siege of the year.
Yeah, okay, we can do
All
that.
right,
Okay,
there
final
we
siege.
yeah.
Right?
Final Siege.
Close it out.
Final Siege.
Mine as well.
Dude, we played some Siege yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday?
we did.
Yeah.
Just
What's
played-
this thing?
So let's do it again.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Let's do it
time.
again.
Why not?
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next year.
If you're a sponsor, first member, stick around. This
Stick around in a couple days.
This episode was sponsored by that shirt. Buy a shirt. Or
Store.roosty.com.
don't buy it. I don't give
Buy
a
a
shit.
shirt.
Maybe this
Buy it or don't buy it. If you like it, buy it.
Go to
There's
the
some
No
hats.
pressure sales.
yeah, we
You
got
want to
the
buy a
hat.
Jeff thing? I think
Got
there's
the-
a couple for sale. If you
the
don't,
hoodie.
you don't have to. You're not hurting my feelings.
Stay
Or
tuned for
do.
the Achievement Hunter Get Good gloves.
Get
with
good
the
gloves.
star.
Get
we-
good
are we selling those now?
Lululemons. Get good
I
booty
know.
shorts.
Booty shorts.
We got booty shorts?
Store.roosty.com.
Alfredo, get up. End
Oh,
on the ass.
Millie,
Yeah.
what do you?
I want
what
you to-
classes you taking next semester?
Time the booty shakes to the
next
bum ba
Yeah. What's your math next semester?
Start shaking and then fade. Here we go.
Pre-algebra.
Pre-algebra next year semester. Look.